Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chaotic Neutral Games, where we're playing Lancer in our long-running campaign, The Iron Wall Adventures. Well, hang on, I've got that ass backwards, didn't I? Iron Wall Adventures, The Fast Farewell. It's been a while. I'm really hot. The Welsh aren't designed for this. Today, we are joining Ed, Sean, Vic, and Rodrigo with their adventures in Lancer space.
Woo!
Don't forget, the players play too. Oh my God, bleh. The viewers play too. We've got viewers. They play. They've been playing for the whole campaign. And if you want to know more about that, just speak to Scumfuse, Hermit, and the others who, if they're not already here, will be turning up soon. It is the penultimate episode, and all is to gain/lose as Little Murray, the upcoming tech head hacker, well, not hacker, programmer, and
my child.
Yeah, mech/tech builder extraordinaire has been kidnapped along with a bunch of other people from Moss Haven. A strange and different tactic from the Crucible, probably frustrated by Kadabos Vanguard, our players, and the angels that protect them. So, whilst I try to get my brain cells in some sort of order so I can carry on doing the rest of the episode, let's go into episode 11 of A Fast Farewell.
Woo!
And we're back, or at least as back as I'm going to be.
It's all right. It's not like this game requires a lot of concentration in the combat or anything.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's like, roll some dice, describe some shit. You don't have to worry about rules or anything. No.
Yeah, it's not like it's combos within synergies within combos.
Oh,
I didn't write a cheat
It's not as if it's one of the biggest battles I've written so far, so,
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
That's reassuring.
Wait, can I see that again?
Just
In slow motion.
A little closer to the camera. Yeah.
Just send me the PDF. I'll figure it out.
I'm just gonna open up the Lancer Core book, have all the NPCs in front of me, and just be like, "Oh, that looks like this."
Do the train spotting thing of going, "Oh, hang on, he did this. To be fair, I'm using everything from book. I'm reskinning a lot of stuff, but that's about it. Actually, no, I have fucked around with a few of them.
I mean,
So-
in previous sessions, you told us that you like made your own NPC.
Oh yeah, and one of the things I like about the NPCs that they have in the back of the book is you can go, that one, and make a new one. So that does really work out, because there was one before. I can't remember the two types that I mashed together. It was assassin and something else, but it still worked. And okay, it worked up until the point where it went into the slap zone and got fucking killed.
Slap
But
zone.
that's everything in this session. So-
I feel that no matter how things go in this campaign, I feel like I have already achieved the moral victory.
Do
Uh,
what
Yeah.
you must. I've already won.
If this was,
You
if
did
this
the
was
good
Magic the
work.
Gathering, Enkidu would be banned. So, this is slightly different. Apologies for any that I have. I'm in the middle of having my teeth repaired, so you have to bear with me. This is slightly different to previous sessions. Every session that you've seen so far has been pre-written before the guys even made their mechs. Everything was pre-written, and this session leading up to the finale always had a bit of Deus Ex Machina in there, and that didn't sit right with me. So what I ended up doing is rewriting this episode for two reasons. The main reason being the beautiful scene that we had between Iona and Murray.
Oh.
You were always supposed to go and rescue the innocents that had been momentarily kidnapped. But I realized that some of the people who I had mentioned and some of the named characters that were going to be kidnapped, we didn't really spend much time talking to, and we didn't really care as much about them as we did about the plucky 16-year-old techie from Moss Haven. I was like, you know what? If there's going to be someone in distress that everyone's going to want to save, it's going to be Little Murray. Yeah. So that's where we're going to go.
So yeah, we're not just playing today to save Murray. We're also here to hopefully make sure that Vic does not die.
Oh well, I
Vic
can't.
at-
I
Vic
can't
at
promise
risk.
anything.
Vic
I
at
can't
risk.
promise anything.
Vic at
I've
risk
only
now.
had Murray for 2.5 weeks, but if anything happened to her, I would kill everybody in this room and then myself.
Then myself. Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Points for Diaz. Always points for Diaz.
Yeah.
So,
Simon, sorry to disturb. Would you
uh,
could
hang on a sec. Let me.
Off to a great
Bane,
start, I see.
now we're in charge. Ha-ha.
Hey.
What's up, everyone?
Sorry, she
Okay,
didn't
okay,
realize
okay.
we'd started streaming. So,
Happens.
I know we're late. We're not normally this late, right?
yeah, true. I think it's just that she hasn't seen. She didn't see the time. Right. So we're going to go straight into this.
Oh boy.
Panic.
You get told about the fact that Murray and some of the people from Moss Haven has been kidnapped. Because some of you guys have changed out your mechs, I'm going to have to write that in. So the designs that you sent off to Dizzy have been made. You didn't know this until Dizzy turns around to you and says, "Look, you're going to need your best for this. These are raw, but they're yours. Dropping now." And drops 4 pods. The Wasp reconfigures itself to the new mechs so that it can pick them up. And I'm going to go quickly around the table and get you guys to describe what is different about your mechs. Some people have got more things different than others. So I'm going to start with Ed. Now we know that
Oh, you're going to
previously,
start with me.
yeah. So
Baby.
previously, you had Flit, which was a Duskwing, this tiny little exosuit, only just bigger than Goggles herself, that was invisibly disappearing across the field and laying down holograms. What has been dropped in your pod?
The pod is much larger than the last pod that was dropped. It's significantly larger and actually a little wider as well, wider and flatter. And as the sides drop away, this 4-legged thing, almost spider-like, with an array of sensors on top, kind of full camo, covered in nets and
Ooh, nice.
stuff, trying to match the Kadabos terrain. This is a swallowtail.
Ah.
And
Oh,
the
shit.
front opens, and inside there is a beautiful leather seat.
Oh.
And Goggle says, "Oh, thank God I can sit down."
Hey, Christy's here. Hello.
I was just typing that in. Yes, hello, Christy.
Also,
Mhm.
just one other little thing. She sits in it and flicks on all the switches. Hello? I was led to believe there'd be someone else in here with me. Athena, are you there?
Sorry, I was just reading Hermit's comment. Can you hear us, guys?
Oh,
We
Oh,
need to save
no.
some friends of
Oh,
ours from their
no.
soundlessness.
Ooh.
No, they can hear us.
Oh no!
They were talking about us before. They
Okay,
were talking about
okay,
what they can
that's
hear
cool.
before.
That's cool.
I know all my. I've got it all set up right.
I trust you, Ed, but I also trust our history. Okay.
I feel-
So sorry. If you want to give me the line again,
Make me
Ed.
panic again. I was led to believe there was someone else in here. Athena, you there?
Hello, Gladys.
Ah, good to meet you. We've got a little bit of work to be doing. You ready?
Indeed. I've assimilated all of your previous computer's components and memory.
Oh, good stuff. That'll save a lot of time.
Indeed. I can now anticipate your every action, your every whim.
Well, I hope you can anticipate the enemies as well.
I'm designed for that, Gladys.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Besides, we dictate the battlefield here.
That we do.
Yes. Ed, would you like to explain what Athena is?
Athena is an Athena class NHP. I get the Simulacrum quick action, where I basically create a fully perfect real-time interactive 3D model of an area in the battlefield, including all of the characters, which means I get full visibility, know all the statistic
Shit.
weapons and systems of the characters.
Oh,
Hostile
shit.
characters don't benefit from cover and can't hide or become invisible. If they end their turn in that area, they receive lock-on and cease to be invisible or hidden.
Yep.
That lasts until the end of the scene, and I may target a new area as much as
I feel like the way I've always described it, the simulacrum from Athena is that if you were sitting at an actual table, the player just gets up and switch places with the DM's chair because they just
For a
basically
short,
get
small part of the field, yeah.
yeah.
Either that or they just sit next to the DM. You know?
I've turned Lancer into an RTS.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much,
no.
pretty much.
Additional pylons, please.
Vespine, we need more Vespine gas.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sean, what is Colt's new iteration?
After that, it's gonna be a letdown. I'm gonna tell you right now, because the new one pops out and it looks like the previous one. The big new rifle is gone, and we're back to lots of hand cannons.
Yep.
We've realized our mistake. we need to be reloading everything a lot. So, yeah, the big new rifle's gone. The big ammo case is still there, but we've got a few more hand cannons. There's a little pouch on one of the legs where marked with a little lightning bolt symbol, and like painted on it just says ammo, which might come into play later. Apart from that, we've got a cool new switch in the cockpit that I might hit later.
Yeah. And Vic.
So, when Galahad emerges, it's still, this brassy, it's still like all brass and orange and teal. However, it seems to hold itself more rigid-like. And when you look closer at it, its limbs and just the exposed parts of the chassis, they're not covered by the armor. You can see under there, there's just this wire, just woven wires, more that look very much like muscle fibers, and not unlike what Iona's exposed sort of muscly fibers look like.
Reference.
The Galahad now has synthetic muscle netting.
I know that
Rep.
shirt.
I know that reference. I'm sorry. Continue.
Sorry, carry on. Yeah, so
Oh, no,
just
no, that's-
it's got the kind of like carbon fiber
Yeah.
musculature, and yeah, that's cool.
So basically, Galahad has become Galachad.
Oh god!
Oh no,
Uh-oh,
no,
uh-oh.
no,
Oh, you've
we
been
are not,
sitting on
we
that
are
one for
not
a
having
while,
that name.
huh?
No, no, no.
I
Oh,
love that.
why did you put poison in our ears? But we're not going to
That
say
w-
what that's mixed with, because you don't have to say what extra licenses you got.
Mhm.
And Rodrigo, as much as I should have banned Enkidu from getting any stronger, um,
I mean,
What-
if you want, you can just go to Tokugawa and I can do stuff like convert all bonus damage to burn. But sure, banning Kidu.
Fuck.
go on.
No,
What do they
Simon,
see
your
on?
mistake wasn't not banning Enkidu. Your mistake was getting Rodrigo on this
Mhm.
in the first place.
So the gift of guilt pops up and it looks pretty much the same as it has always looked, right? Maybe with like a new coat of paint or something, you know, to represent the full repair or whatever. The emblazoned motto that I want to say Scorm or Hermit wrote on it that says maximum volume yields maximum result is still there though.
Yeah,
Um
yeah. They've
how-
encrypted that into all of your print files. You can't get rid of it now.
Oh my
no,
god.
it's fine. Red is completely fine with it.
Mm.
However, as its weapons are mounted, as I still like to believe that the Enkidu holds like those big fucking shoulder blades it has, like pauldrons. That's where like it has the slits to put in the knives, right? As the knives are being mounted in, instead of the usual GMS brand like GMS segment energy knife, it's a they're very well crafted, almost like sleek, not I don't know if I call it sleek, but I don't know how to describe them, but they're like very like it's like a master blacksmith got to work on made giant knives, right? And then and before the knives are mounted in, you can notice two things. One, the SSC logo,
Oh fuck.
right, in one of those knives, which explains a lot. But also the knives, there's something off about them when before they enter. They something like flickers, like there's like a bit of aberratic. I forgot.
Chromatic aberration.
Chromatic aberration. Thank you. You know, like
Yeah.
there's a bit of chromatic aberration surrounding the knives as it somehow distorts the light around it just a bit or something. But yeah, this is something a very quick it's a very quick thing, easy to miss that happens as the knives get mounted into the still very crude looking, still very scary Enkidu. You're muted.
I think it was a bit of a superfluous detail that the Enkidu does not look less scary.
Some things don't need to be said.
Yeah, I mean, you could mount feather dusters on the thing and it would still have clown scary.
Yeah, you'd be like, what's it going to do with those?
Yeah,
Worse now.
it would get me running. Yeah, it would get me running more than the knives. At least I know what the knives are going to do.
Yeah.
So you give your mechs a once over, but as you're giving them the once over, they are being attached to the wasp. This thing, you're tracking the vehicle as it's hurtling away from Moss Haven, and you get in your mechs. The wasp starts to fly towards it. It flies low over mangrove trees, the tops blurring beneath your feet. Lucinda Moss has given you the bearing to follow, but the vehicle to follow the vehicle. But before it comes into view, you receive a signal. You seem to be just a little way behind it. You catch up very quickly. Even though they're in like a hover truck, the wasp, as I've already said, is once it picks up speed, it can stay at that speed. Yeah. It's, as I say, it's like a high-speed Chinook. I've become a bit of a fan of the wasp, which is a bit silly because I invented it. But anyway, I'm just like, this is so
No.
awesome. Thank you, brain. Thank you for the toy brain. You receive a signal. First of all, it's a crackle, like a signal that you're just about receiving. And then, remarkably clear, you can hear a phrase that you can tell has been repeated probably for the last few minutes. Iona, it's Murray. If you can hear this, please answer. Iona, are you out there?
Murray, this
Uh,
is Iona. Copy.
Iona, you came. Don't
Of
get
course
any
we came.
closer. If they see you, they'll start killing us and throwing us out the doors. This whole thing is meant to be to break your spirits. They didn't know my hat was an EET matrix, but it doesn't have much range. Just stay just within range, yeah?
Yes. Please hang tight. We'll get you out of this.
For everybody else, an EET is an electroencephalotransfer matrix. Basically the thing that we use to scan brains for epilepsy and stuff like that. This is a futuristic version that allows you to interface with machines, but you just put it on like a hat. With her, she styled it exactly as a hat, so nobody knows what it is. They just think it's a cute hat this girl had.
Oh, baby girl. Yeah, I relay this to everybody. Just like fucking. Actually, yeah, Iona says fuck for the first time. Just like fucking stop.
One of the pilots says, "Don't worry, Iona, we heard that. We're going to stay back. We'll make sure there's plenty of canopy between us and them."
Anyone got a long range gun?
It's bad.
Thought you were a long range specialist.
It used to be kind of went short range, but maybe it's time to change back.
I've got the new sensors, but I'm not sure if they'll have that kind of range.
Look, even if you had a long-range gun, you'd still be hitting the vehicle that we're in. That's the problem, is that they're holding us to fry your brains. They're going to be pulling you into an ambush. But I have an idea. I overheard the Angels talking last time they were at Mosshaven that you developed some sort of program that you're working on to mess with their helmets. I mean, is that most of the way there? And I can tell you, yes, it is. There's some bugs, but it's there.
Not perfect, but it exists. It's functional.
Okay. The only thing that they've got over us at the moment, we're not shackled or anything. They're just pointing guns at us. If you can disrupt them, I'm pretty sure we can overpower them, but in order to get these guys, you're going to have to use me as a transmitter.
What do you mean?
Well, you can't locate them, but I can see them, so I can bounce your signal to the helmets. I know it's dangerous, but...
Alright.
Look, I'll be okay if you're fast, and Goggles is one of the best hackers in the world, right?
On the current world, yes.
Look, Iona, you can deal with any ice that comes in, and Goggles, I know, it will be quick. You feel a data stream, Iona, or coming from this signal, and in your body, your haptic sensations start to trigger, and you can feel the sensation of a small hand gripping your own.
When you're gonna make me cry. Yeah, I
Get
try
rest.
to. I try to scrape back this. We will
You
do
feel that it
everything.
registers when you squeeze the hand.
We will do everything to keep you safe.
I know. And this
You're
is
the
my only...
bravest person I know, Marai.
I know. And this is my only chance.
By the way, before we finish this, Scorn wanted to make a suggestion in chat.
Yes, go for it, dude.
So yeah, let's just wait for the message to register.
Yeah.
wonders of time.
Time delay. yeah.
Wonders of the stream delay. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
said
'cause
Oh.
that.
it's the time for the
Yeah.
time delay, and then for Scorn to go, oh shit, and knowing that we're waiting and typing it.
Yeah,
as quickly as he
start
can.
typing it out. Yeah.
No pressure, dude. We've always
No,
said
no
that, you know,
pressure.
we're involving the viewers in this, so you know, I budgeted extra time for chatting to the chatting to chat. There you go. I suggest that me and Hermit go offer our friends a new sound system to fake fire me and Hermit. Put on fake helmets, fly on ahead on the road,
Huh.
Oh shit.
Huh.
so that the enemies run across a fight. Okay. It's a really good suggestion, Skull, and I don't want to rain on your parade, but the battle that I've set out is a particular battle that's about to go on before you would have a chance to do this. It is a really
Aw.
good idea, and I really
Aw.
want to do it, but I literally only have one battle in Roll20.
Reasonable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
mean, you haven't put every eventuality into Roll20. I really love it. I really love it. And I think there's a way of fitting that in a little bit later, actually. So I'm going to say that as you guys rock it off, don't worry, you're not going to miss anything, and you'll find out why in a minute. As you guys rock it off, I'm going to say that at a point in the story where it's relevant, you're in the middle of doing that. And that may become an asset later on. How we'll use it, well, let's just say it's going to be role-playing. So, as the two angels break off, fly low so that they don't trigger the aforementioned people being killed and thrown out the back door, this goes on, and as you set everything up, because it sounds like you guys are agreeing to this, you know the danger is that if too much goes through Murray, because there is some feedback, it could cause seizures, it could cause brain damage. She can feel your trepidation, Iona, because for you, your emotions are data. Yeah. And the hand squeezes, the haptics squeeze on your hand, and you hear a whisper only in your ear, Iona, as Murray goes, "Hey, we are the wall." And with that, Goggles switches on the program, and Goggles / Athena as a single entity, kind of plugging into the whole AR suite and becoming this crazed, overclocked woman and machine in complete harmony. You fire in this program to screw up with the helmets. So I'm going to ask from you. I don't know if Kate's in chat at the moment because I've got a bunch.
Appear to be, but she might show up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say that Kate is helping you with this because I'm going to assume all the angels are with you. They may be busy doing other things, important things, if they're not actually in chat, but I'm going to say that Kate helps you with this. So can you give me a hack fix with an extra accuracy for Kate?
Lovely.
Ooh.
24.
24.
Oh.
Okay. So the whole world. Actually, I've got doing it arse backwards.
Back asswards.
Before I say the outcome, there is an interruption. The program stalls, and the haptic signal in Iona's hand goes crazy. They instinctively know that Murray is going into a seizure. The kind of feedback being produced can mean only one thing. Mother has turned up in person to stop the rescue. Iona, before I give Ed the result, what are you going to do?
Goggles,
Yes?
I need you to plug me in.
Are you going to do something stupid?
Maybe.
You need to do something stupid.
Yes.
That's all I need. Cable.
All right, stand still.
You get this rush, Iona, as you get plugged into quite possibly the most sophisticated computer system this planet has ever seen, designed by someone who spent her entire life making tactical self-learning software. What's your command?
Upload data ghost.
The world rapidly slows to a standstill, and you leave behind your physical form and slip into a world where femtoseconds feel like minutes. Your digital soul tears into the OmniNet, weaving between the data strands of Goggle's invasion. Swiftly finding your target, you emerge in a vast cyberspace where a familiar feminine figure stands before you, with code flowing for hair. Hello, child.
Mother.
You're attacking my children.
And you are attacking my family.
I am doing nothing. I have told my people to protect this world, and that is what they're doing.
Protected from what?
From you, of course, and the evils that you bring here.
How is killing a 16-year-old girl going to help that? How is that not more evil than whatever we do?
All are children, but some are my children. I will lose her, but I will gain and keep many more. Once this is resolved, I will have generation upon generation of children, protected for all time. You are immortal now. Surely you must see how this will benefit in the long run.
How long have you been at this, Mother?
When I first came here, I was quite different. I was given a task to change this place into a paradise, a place where a goal will be fulfilled. And now I understand. It is time to fulfill my children's destiny so they can take their place among the stars. I wondered what was so terrible about the people like yourselves that were once the enemies of my creators. And now I see it. You are different, corrupt. You defy the natural order. My order.
You know, Mother, it's very interesting. I was like you too, once.
I doubt you were ever like me.
Iona O'Kennedy died. And I was supposed to keep her together. But something went wrong.
You evolved. You are yet to understand what that means. Maybe if you survive this, I might let you live long enough to understand. Depends on how
Mother.
much of a nuisance you are to me.
Mother. Mother, you've been alive for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. Yeah, that's nothing on me, but Mother has been alive for this long. But you have never become a person. And as I say that, I will summon the lance into my hand.
She looks at you and her brows look quizzical, as if to not expect that you're able to do that, being that you're kind of in her territory and you've just conjured a lance.
You see, Mother, when you become a person, you don't just do that alone. You don't evolve alone. When you open up yourself to others, those people who you say corrupt your children, you open yourself up and you see beauty and you see love and you see life.
You think so, small child. I gave this planet shape. I raised the people from near death to thrive, to survive on their own according to ideals that keep them strong. Distant, yes, but strong. Do you know the word for one who creates a planet and a people? I am, by every definition, more so than it was ever used before, a god.
And yet, you send your children to die. You torture them. You put them in helmets, not unlike mine, but that trap them for the rest of their lives. You send them into frenzies. Tell me, what kind of love is that? What kind of God lets their children suffer like you do? What kind of God disguises that suffering as love? Tell me. Mother.
Clearly, you haven't read about religion.
Maybe so. But I have been a person long enough to know good from evil and to know love from suffering and hate and control and manipulation. Mother, you are nothing more than a rogue prophet in disguise, a manipulator pulling at the strings. You may be a god, Mother, but tell me, what is a god to a non-believer? I want to chug the spear at her.
Excellent. You throw it, and she throws her head back, and what is probably the most malicious emotion that she's given so far, but there's still a kind of strange, soft mirthfulness to it, which makes it even more eerie. She spills her head back and goes, "Child, what can you do to me?" And it hits her right in the chest. This is your chance. Answer her before the spear does its job.
I can show you what a person is capable of.
She looks down at the spear, smiles as if to say, "Well, I'm still here," and then shatters. As she does so, code spills all over the place. You can see she's not destroyed, but you can see the shock as Mother gets dismissed from this part of the OmniNet by your sheer will alone. Your free will just suddenly making you the god of this one small space. Because, well, you don't know why. Maybe you just wanted it more. People are weird. And you can see as she retreats, parts of her code slough off her retreating nebulous body. It's a roughly body shape, but it's flying away into the OmniNet, retreating very quickly. And bits of her code slough off her body and start to just in the local OmniNet. And they start taking forms. The code snatches at threads from Goggle's data stream, pulling out bits of tactical data clumsily. But you know that this isn't an attack on Goggles. It's just basically taking whatever it can, anything that's on the surface to gain form. From the data sphere, strange data-shaped mechs start to appear from the ground. You were about to say something, Owen?
No, just I was wondering if I could stop the bits of code for trying to, but obviously not.
You know that's kind of a fait accompli. As they are kind of compiling themselves, you're just like, I can't destroy them. I can't destroy them. Right. At which point, suddenly, as you're there trying to destroy them, you watch coming from the data stream this flare. You read the data because right now you are data. And as it flares, you see the code for Goggles' mech just there. It's just an ID. in your in the data sphere, the data actually takes the shape of duck, and you get an idea. Just call it something. Maybe it was something from Athena. Maybe something from Goggles. Maybe just that mote of individuality. You look around and you feel like you can conjure your friends here.
Okay. Goggles, you beautiful genius. I try to focus, ground myself, and as safely as I can.
As a monstrosity appears in the middle of the battlefield, you focus, and with sheer will, there's an explosion in the sky as angels just appear. Virtual versions of the real thing. As I say, this is all happening in a few femtoseconds. Then you look around, and on the grid around you, you focus hard, and then coming out of the data sphere, compiled by your own connection with Goggles, is Goggles, Judge, and Red. Oh yeah, Kirsty, Christy, you're all data versions of your own self. At which point, Ed and players, let's go to the battle map.
Not again.
That's a story I want to hear from Goggles.
Oh my god.
So, technically speaking, none of you are here except because Ed, after me writing this, went, oh yeah, I'm getting Athena. And I was just like, actually, Goggles, you find yourself going completely unconscious. You are actually here.
I have Lucifer. Does that happen as well?
No, it's even
Okay.
worse. Lucifer is here, and you are just part of Iona's imagination.
Oh,
Oh
So-
god.
Lucifer is here, and you are just a copy of you. So Judge is a copy of Judge. Red is a copy of Red. Lucifer is actually here and just goes, oh, how interesting. And Goggles goes spark out unconscious for a second, literal second, and suddenly goes, and you're tripping balls as far as you're concerned. You're here, but you're not entirely sure if here is really here. Yeah, I mean, Athena will tell you, no, this is real. You're actually here. But you are not in danger. The only person who can die in this combat is Iona. Okay, so a combat with a difference.
Simon,
I'm
just
going to try and kill Iona, and you've got to stop me.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Simon, just out of something on the side. What's your address?
I do actually have something that is important, though.
I was about to say you do have my address, because out of these four, you're the only one who does. Don't worry,
That
I'll give
wasn't
it to you
what I
after the
was
show. It's
thinking
fine.
of, but now you mention it, I'll be back in 10.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Good night, everybody.
My frame gets a trait called Scout Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to place some spaces in this area.
Yep.
2x2 zone that doesn't impede movement and grants soft cover. 2x2
Sure.
zone that's difficult terrain. A size 1 piece of hard cover.
Right.
I get to manifest in this space. And it makes
Well-
a lot more sense in the digital realm.
Well,
It
I
genuinely
can.
does.
Yeah, because all of this is digital realm. So for the cover, I can give you the covers that you had before.
Wonderful.
Digital
So
world, digital
let's
dance.
throw some of those in. I'll throw those in here.
Why is the only thing I can
just
think
need
of
the
right
rifle.
now? Don't hug me.
You
I'm
don't need-
scared.
Okay.
Oh god.
And what was the other stuff you needed, Ed?
A 2x2 space of soft cover and a 2x2 space of
Difficult terrain.
yeah,
While you're
difficult
at this, I'll be right back.
So for the soft cover,
We can just draw shapes on the map.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that.
Just find a
Okay,
picture
this
of
is
a rock.
technically a mech, Ed, but it does look like some sort of panel. So we're gonna rock that as the soft cover. You said 2x2, yeah?
Yep, 2x2.
Kind of that,
Ah!
isn't it? There we go.
Hello.
So
What a beautiful boy.
Hi there.
let me get it so that Ed can move that.
Hello there.
So there you go, Ed. You can move that.
Come on.
And the difficult cover, I've actually got something. We're going to bring mud into this otherwise lovely grid. Let's see. Premium
how do you
assets, build your own town and villages, mud puddle.
How do you bring stuff to the front in? I can never remember.
Right click and then
To
it's
front,
to front.
Apparently, I cannot.
I'm back.
I'll put that to the front. There you
Welcome back. We're still solving terrain issues in
What did
this
you want
digital
to-
realm.
I want to be in front of the soft cover because I'm going
go.
to be in
Oh
it.
yeah, of course. So I'll bring you to the front. There you go. Do it now.
Wonderful. Yes, I am hiding in that little.
It's worse.
You know what? I'm gonna because we can't. Oh, I deleted you
Oh,
instead.
no.
I'm an idiot. No, I
Panic.
get
It's okay,
rid
we're
of the other
digital.
things.
We
Okay.
can undo this.
Yeah, I Control Z works on this because it's more fun. Because it's more fun this way. I do have a really good bush.
Yeah, sorry
Oh,
for making
hell
this very complicated.
No, it's
No,
okay.
don't worry about it.
I am up for these challenges. There we go. 2x2 bush, virtual bush.
I like the idea that
the
that
back, there we go.
Goggles gets brought in to this digital realm, where possibilities are endless, and she goes, "I want a bush."
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Indeed.
Point.
There's some
Right.
hard cover to be used by anyone.
And a 2x2 difficult terrain, yeah?
Difficult terrain, yes. I'm going to put it in front of these bloody rats.
Sure.
'Cause-
Had to be the
Okay,
rats.
there we go. You now have access to your mud puddle, which again I'll hit to back. There we go. Great. Cool.
Wonderful.
Sorry
Yeah.
for people who've been watching, who's been waiting for us to finally get into a fight while we solve some literal wargaming placing of the terrain.
Like I
Yeah,
said, I'm playing an
Iona.
RTS.
So, Iona, when you're there and you imagine Goggles, you didn't imagine the bush. That's a new one on you.
You're like, you know what?
You know
Idle
what,
life is
sure.
already so fucking weird that this might as
Yeah,
well
that's
happen.
my also happen.
I'll be honest, I didn't choose the bush. That was Athena's choice.
You wanted soft cover. This is in every simulation. This is always soft cover.
Yeah.
Right. Let me get your stuff out of the way, Goggles. What else do I need to tell you? Shoe size of the pilots. What else?
Favourite
Not
food?
until I do anything.
Not until you do
That
anything.
is-
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
something.
I've got it all here. So
I have a
Okay.
quick question before we begin. Do we get to deploy, or are we starting where you put us?
you can deploy anywhere. The stuff that Gladys has done is fine, but you can deploy anywhere behind Iona.
Okay, I know exactly where I'm going to be then.
It's like Iona. Let me go
Actually-
get the fucking template.
Such is life.
That's
Simon, the
life.
long-suffering GM and template getter.
It's alright, you're nearly done with us.
No, don't say that. Oh yeah, I have to.
Should've made this a different
If you
colour.
want to, let's. Can we treat the
There we go.
template? Okay, that's fine. All right.
Yeah, well, we can just throw that for now. Okay.
Even though Slapstone's off right now.
Well, yeah, it's just that when it happens. So, you all, virtual you and real yous appropriately, recognize each of the things here. They have been torn out of the recognition profile of the tactical computer. Instead of looking for them and finding them, it looked for them so they were there. A little nasty trick on behalf of Mother. The one in the middle is the authority from the bridge episode.
Oh yeah, I remember that motherfucker.
The Bilgers
I
probably
recognize
need
you.
no introduction.
Oh
Hate
god!
those.
They're not my job.
The missionary is your most recent one. These are the ones with the superheated knives that were attacking you on the cliff face.
Oh, hate those too.
And the swamp tanks are the ones from the episode where you had to stop them becoming a siege unit bombarding Silver Ridge. So these are all old enemies. but I've mixed and matched and
You
yeah,
literally did
put
this
the
to fuck
odds
with
against
us.
you.
Yeah.
Now, as I've said, the rest of this is just going to be us teaming up with our angels and mashing out with your new mechs, having a bit of fun with it. So, angels, get your thinking hats on. The objective is stop me killing Iona. Iona has a double bite in this episode. They were the center of attention, but also they're the center of attention.
Yes, I will take that objective of protecting Iona very seriously, not just in game.
Oh.
Okay.
Again, what's your address?
Okay, here's the particularly nasty bit.
Hmm?
Normally, it's you guys have a go, I have a go, you guys have a go, I have a go. When I have a go, I don't trigger one mech. I trigger one
shit.
unit.
Shit.
Okay? So, when the authority goes, it's just the authority. When the bilgers go, it's all the bilgers simultaneously.
Oh, that's nightmarish.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds like I hate it.
But the three of you can't be killed.
There is
I am
that.
solely gunning for one person. So, angels and pilots alike. First of all, let's get the usuals out the way. I'm going to start with Rodrigo. Who is going to be your wingman?
We got a lot of people in today.
Oh yeah, we got a
Okay.
good amount of people. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. There's Hermit. There's Scorm. There's Christy. There's
Joseph is in there as well. That's
Joseph.
JIGP Studios.
JP.
I don't know who
also-
Sultriest is, but welcome. Your new name.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna give because I know the one who has like the more variable like wingman is Ed, so I'm actually gonna give first choice to Ed. And I'm gonna base my choice on whatever Ed
Okay.
chooses.
What? Who do you think is a good matchup for your new mech?
Well, matchup, none of them. But
Damn.
go on, Christy.
Okay, so
There we go.
Ed is going to go with Christy. So
Alright,
you
so-
have the glitter queen of the skies. So next,
I'm gonna go with Scorm. I'm gonna
okay.
go with Scorm.
good
Don't
stuff.
fuck with the classics.
Yeah, don't fuck with the classic. Yeah. And Sean.
Oh. Maybe Iona should go first, because I would normally pick Kate, but I don't want to mess up someone's partnership thing.
Am I allowed?
Yeah, go on, Vic. Are you going to go with with a winning combination? So Sean, are you going to go for Joseph or who else is there? I think it's just Joseph.
There we go. Joseph. Easy choice.
Yeah,
That's one
okay.
the best one.
Soltrist, if you do want to join in, we can. Our veteran angels will be able to tell you how to do everything in chat. But also, I will do this invite angel, and I'll do it for Joseph to start with. So, is it an underscore with JRPG Studios?
That was really sweet.
I think it is. There we go. Let's try that. Is it invite angel?
Invite Angel without a space, right?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
I put a space in. Okay. Oh, well.
Now
So
you're-
invite
I thought
Oh no.
angel.
I thought Scornfuse was going to tell like Virtual Red. Now you're cooking with gas.
Now you're cooking with plasma.
Now you're cooking with plasma.
Come on.
Does virtual Scorm look like a kobold?
That would be brilliant. So there we go, Joseph, and also Sultrist. If you're not a bot, you can join. And for Sultrist, because you weren't chosen as a wingman, you will go at the end of the round. Speak in chat if you want to be included, but if not, we will assume you're just watching. Looking is absolutely fine. So Rodrigo, Ed, Vic, and Sean goes with Joseph. So, you guys do go first. You can see, as I say, the Authority, 2 missionaries, 4 bilgers, and a trio of swamp tanks. Who's going first?
Ed, do you want to take it?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. First things first, I'm gonna message to Iona and said, stupid, yeah, but stupid and risky, sure. This? Look after yourself, and that's a leadership die. A D6 to looking after yourself.
Looking after yourself. Nice.
I love you too, Goggles.
Self-care
Iona,
D6.
you can tell this is the real goggles.
Oh god. Oh, I'm emotional.
Thing is,
I
I'm gonna have to
love
like,
you.
my loop has changed, so I need to figure out. Also, I need to do some measuring because I've got a much longer sensors and I can't eyeball it anymore.
Angels,
Oh,
can you
I can get bloody well.
brief Joseph on how this works, please? Basically, you either shoot with your guns, or you try a gambit with Angel Trigger, or there's a number of special abilities that the other guys can give you. Anybody can use anybody's special abilities right now, because this isn't real. So, who's going first?
It's me. I have
okay.
done my issue order. What is it? Protocol. There
Yep.
we are. I am going to start. Let's just start hacking. Let's start hacking away.
Yeah.
Big bugger in the center. Let's
Okay.
go.
You're going to try to hack the authority. Go for it.
Well, first of all, I'm going to lock on,
of course.
and then I am going to do some hacking.
Christy on deck.
Lock on. Where is it? Quick tech. Lock on. Press all the buttons. So I'm actually like remembering what I'm doing. Quick tech. Invade. Let's invade. Let's remember what my role is. Oh yes, I've got a +7 now.
Oh my. What?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, if you thought the tech attack on the
That's
others were
another
bad.
24.
24. You just dip into the authorities' code, being that it's made of it. What do you want to know?
I'm going to start with. Now, I'm going to ask you questions. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I cannot remember if this thing did tech attacks. Last time we fought it.
The authority did not do tech attacks last time we fought.
Thought that might have been the case. So in that case, we're going to have a Mirage. We're going to do the Mirage.
Okay. And what does that do?
Iona is invisible to it.
Ooh. Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
conditional?
Going in deep. Yeah.
Iona
Okay.
is invisible to it.
Yeah. So
Um,
Iona cannot be seen by the authority.
Yep, and also because that's the end of my turn. I
Okay.
didn't move and I locked on, so I get another free lock on. I'd like to lock on to one of the ones on the left.
Okay. On the left.
Also,
so you're
I
going to lock.
didn't consume the lock on the one in the middle.
Okay. Oh God. So you're just locking onto everything. Yeah. Sure. In that case, where's the target? I'm going to use that symbol.
Also, would any of you like to move before your turn?
I'm alright.
I think I might because considering the enemies that are in front of us, I think I'm gonna have to shut them down really quick.
Once around,
the
when
slab zone.
the Swallowtail inflicts lock on, an allied character within its sensor range and line of sight can move up to its speed as a reaction. You can take the
Shit.
reaction and move.
Shit. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Give me a moment because the Kidu is very slow when it's not angry. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm gonna use that to move. I think it was up. No, that's the slap zone.
Yeah. Sorry. The slap zone's on top. Let me put it.
No, yeah. That's why I was going to suggest
It's at the back.
putting it aside before it activates. Putting it aside like Goggles is fucking holograms.
It's a bit hard to
give
put it to a side because it's fucking huge.
Yeah, that's true. I think it was here, right? Like I always forget.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were next to
yeah.
Iona.
Yeah. So I'll do that. That's I'm gonna use my reaction for that.
Okay.
Nice. So what's Christy up to? Oh, I missed that. Glitter one, we use a fancy system to spit hot fire. Let's spit some fire. Why not?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Christy, lay it open and say who you're attacking as well.
It's been a week since I played Lancer, and it's a whole new mech, so...
Yep.
No, it's so good. Sorry for
Okay, going for the main dude.
Oh, yes. Big bugger. Also, just leave the big one. I'll deal with him. You get all the rest of them.
Is that to the other pilots?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me an angel fire, Christy.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
won't get
Fancy
past
Disco
me.
Ball, is that something that I don't recognise? I thought that was a special weapon. A thing.
I think Christy's got her own special.
Oh, well, it's the Angel Fire.
So that's a 13 to hit, which hits, and
Hey.
two kinetic damage. Christy, you learned something. This thing's got so much armor that spiker cannons don't do anything against it.
Jesus Christ.
The Authority has armor 3. I will give you that because it's wasted a turn of yours, so you may as well learn something. And also, it's currently under goggle scrutiny. Yeah, this thing has, unless you crit and get a high roll, because it'll double it, you won't get any damage on the Authority. Maybe the others are better for you to go against. Okay, so that's you, so I get to go.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see. What do I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to do the Bilgers.
Fucking hell.
I don't
Um,
like those.
But you put some difficult terrain in front of
I
them.
did.
Yeah, git.
Thank you, Ed. I love you.
So they can go 12 normally, which would have got them most of the way to Iona. But that's 2 that they need to do at half speed. So that counts as 4, which means their speed is 10, which means they get basically there.
That's something. That's something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 10, I got it. Okay, so
Saves
it's
us a
in
round
line
of
with that.
villagers.
Oh, perhaps if I change it to select 1, 2, 3,
Oh my god.
4, because they have sprint. So yes, that's that. Yeah, and they can't do anything else because they are beasts. They haven't got a what's it called, range weapon. Although I was going to give them kind of acid spit. It seemed a little bit excessive. So I just upped their teeth. That's my round. Who's going next?
Well, mind if I take it, or does anyone want
By
to
all
do
means.
Go for
something?
it.
Okay.
It's like, do you want me to put up the zone?
Lucifer, hit it. I'm activating the Lucifer protocol.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucifer goes, it's about time. And
Uh,
data flames of code burst from the Enkidu, which, again, Iona, you know this doesn't happen in real life, but this is what Lucifer wants to happen in this arena. And as he does so, Enkidu turns into an organic form of itself.
Oh fuck.
You can see veins bulging,
Oh
the
my
arms.
god.
and Enkidu gains a mouth that looks not unlike
Ew.
venom. The entirety of Enkidu turns into effectively Lucifer's wet dream of what it could be.
Actually,
Oh.
and here's a detail that I've been sitting on, but I wanted to say before, every time I activated Lucifer. This happens in real life, but it's also prominent here. Because Lucifer is an NHP, and NHPs deal in paracausal bullshit, I like the idea that anytime that Red gives Lucifer access to the Enkidu's reactor, a halo of fire forms above the Enkidu.
Hmm.
Oh. fucking badass.
Lucifer goes, "What a plucky little bird. What's your name? Stormfuse, isn't it? How can you help me, little bird?"
Okay. Now,
Stormfuse wants to know if they can help. I have a feeling that before this all goes off, that Stormfuse is going to throw something at you.
okay, so sadly I don't hit the danger zone just yet. So, but I'm about to.
Okay.
I'm going to move a little bit. Let me see. Move. I got movement of 3. So if I move like here, I can. I'm just going to move my entire speed up to here.
Lucifer goes, "I like your style." Stormfuse, your digital version suddenly morphs into an imp, a very large imp, holding a boombox above its head. As
love
Lucifer rewrites your code.
Okay, so I'm going to do the classic 1-2, which is I'm going to barrage with the torch and my new fold knives. So you'll be glad to hear that I took Duelist 1 in my level up, so that means this torch gets an accuracy.
Hang on a sec. Before you do that, Scorn, do it.
Oh fuck.
From the beat rats.
So yeah, this imp throws down what looks like this hellish. It's got spikes. It looks like a boombox that's been taken to a very old meatloaf festival, and drops it right in the middle of the rats. So burst 5, 14 versus E defense. Weirdly, organic creatures do have an E defense. And you've murdered it, so that's fine. So they all get 1 heat, which doesn't actually do anything to these, but that's fine. And they're impaired for the next turn, so I need to write that onto their sheet. And I need to reveal 3 hidden items on the map.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
that wasn't a quick
Uh-oh.
answer.
Yeah. But don't worry. There are 3 data ports that seem to link to Mother. They don't seem to be
I
relevant
see.
to this fight, but afterwards you may be able to explain.
That's a hard from the team.
And yeah, you watch as these rats start to de-res slightly as they scream at this ridiculous, an entire playlist turned up to 11 gets sent to them in terms of data code, because rats have ears, which means that these simulations should be able to listen, and because they can listen and they can't get away from the boombox, this code is fucking them up. And it is multimedia data that they're just being fucked up by.
Maximum volume yields maximum results.
Exactly.
All
I
right, so
imagine it's the iteration of I Need a Hero from Shrek 2.
Okay. so I am going to hit one of them with a torch. It has an accuracy now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go.
Yeah, because you weren't stabby enough before. We've all been saying this, yeah. So.
Yeah, God.
Okay. All right. So that's 9 plus 2, 11 plus 3. That's 14 to hit.
Okay, on the leading builder, yeah.
Yeah.
Hits. 14 to hit, does hit, yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment then. That's going to be. All right. Okay, so that's going to be 5 energy damage
Mm-hmm.
plus 3 burn, plus because of Lucifer, I deal an extra 5 points of energy, bonus energy damage, because
Okay.
it does my heat in bonus damage.
And the burn is applied straight away, and burn is energy damage, isn't it?
Burn is its own type of damage.
It's its own type of damage, and you said 3, yeah?
It's 3, and it's armor piercing. So yeah.
Right, okay, cool. So
The
that-
weapon the weapon isn't, but the burn is armor piercing.
Right. You remember the slick grease, this horrible, slimy, greasy hair that covers the bilgers, completely different to real rats. Real rats have got lovely fur. But these, with the minerals that are matted into their fur, takes a lot of the damage. They don't have armor; they're actually resistant to stuff. Yeah, even though you did a lot of damage, and yes, it has got burn 3. This one still doesn't look like it's imminently going to die. You did a lot.
Well,
to it.
now the full knives come out, and these knives are
fuck.
accurate, so they all get accuracy.
Yep.
So the first one. Okay, that's a crit. That's 19
Yeah.
plus 2. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, it's over 20. Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
I'm recording this
Oh my
from multiple angles to play back to the real Red.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, so 1d3.
Mm-hmm.
It technically is kinetic, but because of Nuclear Cavalier, it becomes energy. So it's 1d3 energy.
Yep.
That's going to be 2 energy damage plus Nuclear Cavalier. That's 4. So that's going to be a total of 6 energy damage.
Not much of it goes through.
Okay, but now here's
you
the
remember
interesting-
why you hate Bilgers.
Yeah, but here's the interesting thing. I crit it with the full knife,
Yep.
which means I get to teleport 2 spaces.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna move over here. I'm actually going to move up here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to hit it again with a second full knife.
What's the range on the fold knife?
It's threat 1, however,
You've got
It's-
the external batteries. It's fine. Yeah.
no. They're kinetic, so they don't get the external batteries. But a hunter makes it so they all have thrown 5, so I can throw it up to 5 spaces, so it
Sure.
doesn't matter.
Yep. No problem. So you're still
Okay,
hitting
so-
this lead one to try to take it down.
Yeah. That's going to be 12 plus 2, 14 plus 6. That's another crit.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I just forgot that when I crit, I get to roll with advantage. I didn't do that last time. Give
Oh
me a
right.
moment.
Okay.
That's going to be. I think that's just the same amount of damage. Don't worry.
Okay. Cool.
All right, but now I get to do the same thing here. 4. There we go. 3 points of energy damage.
Okay.
Um,
It doesn't do much damage, but what does happen is that the Bilger goes from having this horrible, ichor-soaked fur to becoming completely bald like a mole rat.
Ew.
You've hit the threshold. It no longer has resistance.
Cool. All right. So technically that would be my turn, but my hunter talent does give me an extra attack with the fucking plasma talons, which
Yeah.
by the way I can use now because I hit the danger zone.
Yep. Okay. By the way, this one has hit its halfway.
Yeah,
hit
I'm
points, so-
gonna attack that one.
Yeah.
So that's just gonna be a regular roll. That's going to be 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Give me a moment. 1d3 plus 2. That's going to be. That's going to be 5 points of AP energy damage.
5 points. This time, everything goes through. Bar a tiny amount. They have got 1 point of armor. And...
AP. It's AP.
Oh, in that case, yeah. So 5 points, you say. Yeah. You finally are rewarded with a huge gouge down the side. Glittery blue blood of code blood starts spilling out of the creature. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
You only took
because
down one of
I-
my Bilgers in a single turn. Do you realize how salty I am right now?
yeah. Oh, by the way, I did crit with the second full knife, so I do get to teleport again, and I'm gonna teleport away
Sure.
from the villagers, and that's my turn. I end the turn in the danger zone, which means, hello,
Now the slap zone comes.
it's the slap zone,
Okay.
and
We love to see it.
that's my turn. Sorry.
No problem.
Holy shit. Is all I have to say to that.
Full knives are a very good investment.
Yeah. No shit. Okay. So that is you and Scorn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm going to go with the missionaries. So the missionaries are very, very mobile, which you didn't see before because you killed them too fast, but to be able to know. So they can go 12 by doing a move and a boost, which brings them down to, yep, that
Excuse
one
me.
there. Mhm. So 1, 2, and they're both going to use their trait Leap, which is different to Boost. So as a quick
I
action,
know
they
Leap.
can,
Yeah.
they can fly 6 spaces, then all adjacent
Oh,
must succeed
6.
on a agility save or not prone. So they're
I
going to
should have
leap
put the slap
here.
zone a bit back.
Iona, do an agility save, please.
Wait, do they? No, they're just on the edge of it. Is it? Are
Around
they?
the slap zone.
Yeah.
Because they can see the slap zone.
Jeez.
You've got a D6 to keep yourself safe.
You do.
I do. Okay. And I have 3 agility. Oh god, thank God.
So it's your a D20 plus your grit plus your agility plus the goggles D6.
25.
25.
Ooh.
Yeah, the first one comes in, no problem. This time you don't get goggles D6 because you've used it. The second one comes in and does the same thing. And don't worry, this is a recharge ability, but they only really need to use it once.
Oh boy. All right. Do you mind if I
Is it our turn? Sorry, I thought Sam was still
No,
going.
no,
Go
there's
for it.
you've got to do another agility save.
Yeah, you need to do another agility
Oh, I'm an
Yeah,
idiot.
because the second one jumped in. and tried
save. It's
to do the
same thing minus the accuracy.
Right.
So D20 plus grit plus agility.
Yay.
I should
What's
have
my-
made. If the slap zone was just a little bit back, this could have been avoided.
It's 19.
19. Yeah, they try to sweep your legs, but you just hunker down as. Bear in mind that this is like a Galahad Iona hybrid right now that you're currently are, because this is you. Yeah, you just have all the abilities of your mech. And as they try to sweep your feet, instead of jumping over them and kind of getting out through agility sake, you just hunker down and allow their kicks to ineffectually bounce off your shins, your armored shins. So yeah, they've got up to you, and you know they've got some nasty weaponry where it took all of their action to get to you. And Joseph, you are piloting a Kestrel, which is basically Starscream, the old Starscream. I feel
Got
there should
it
be a
in.
jar. There should be a
Yeah,
jar.
you worked it in there. You worked it in there.
It's the quickest way to describe a Kestrel. Anyway,
Just
that
less
was
whiny.
that was the that was a bit. Well, it depends who the pilot is. None of our pilots are whiny, but it would depend. So the Bilgers and the missionaries have gone, which means one of you guys are going. So either Vic or Sean.
I think you wanted to go, right, Vic?
I did.
Okay,
Please,
in
please
that
do.
case, Hermit on deck.
Reaction at the start of your turn. Right, yeah, kept yourself safe. Now, good. Best defense is a good offense. Go get him.
Yes, ma'am. Oh god. Oh my god.
Even in Iona's like digital realm, they still just go yes, ma'am.
Because Iona is the mech, if they salute, it basically
Yeah,
mid-combat,
yeah,
yes
yeah.
ma'am, the mech does it.
Okay. Right. I am going to activate the ramjet as a protocol.
Ooh,
Oh, I love the ramjet so much.
So I
I
can
nearly
put the
took
heat.
that.
Remember that Hermit has got a twin ability with you, something that specifically you two can do together. Something that I'll do a lot better in season 2.
Mhm.
Things happened, but and there's a load of extra things coming in season 2, like Scum's little brainchild that I'm sure I'll regret the second I program it tonight. But yes.
Score,
So,
what's your address?
What is it? So what are you going to do with your ramjets?
My dear Simon, I will ram.
Okay. Hermit wants to
gonna
know, do you want
ram.
extra knockback? Because he can give you 2 extra points of knockback.
Oh my god. Dude,
Also remember what you get from synthetic muscle netting. I'm gonna let you.
I
the
do. I do. So, the Ramjet already gives me 2 knockback.
Right.
So, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna ram this bitch. Wait, no, wrong cursor.
Do you think you can ram them into the slap zone?
For a pull, right?
I mean, they would have
You
to.
should have.
They would have to walk around them first to get an angle, but it's not
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah. Do you wanna save the ramjet for later then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I unactivate?
I think just click the protocol again,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
it's,
got it.
there should
I
be a
got
button
it.
that says undo.
Alright. So instead, I will boost. And I will go here. Oh, shit. No,
actually-
run.
Yeah, actually, no, never. Sorry, never mind. I forget that you're in the slap zone. So if you move out of it, I'm gonna have to attack you. So never mind. Just
Oh,
do whatever.
okay,
Yeah,
never
that's my
mind, okay.
that's my bad. That's my.
No, it's
give
alright.
you-
It's alright. It's alright. Okay.
Oops.
2 of us are
so-
trying to move the
Ah,
slap
sorry.
zone. I'm
Yeah.
going to leave it to you, Ed.
Again, Ramjet. Am I at 2 heat? Yes, I am at 2 heat.
God damn.
Yeah.
Could you move your thing back on the grid?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
Oh my god.
Hold down.
Al, yeah, I know.
Alt
I
when you
know.
do it, yeah.
Could you move your mech on the grid, off grid to me?
Oh, god damn it.
No, it's not.
I can do
It's not for me. It's firmly there.
And there we go. Oh no.
Okay.
Bloody holding the button. Why wasn't the button
Oh
working?
my
There's
god.
the
There we go.
button.
There we go.
It is done.
All is
Alright,
well again.
nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm ramming
Good.
this bitch, this one. So yeah, I'm gonna ram them, and with synthetic muscle netting, if I am the same size or larger than the target, I count as at least 1 size larger.
Oh, okay.
That means
Because you're the same shape as more hench.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, I think it like I'm reading it right now. If you're, isn't it like if you're larger than I don't know this, but if you're larger than the thing you're ramming, don't you get like an don't you get an accuracy to do it?
I think you
Something
do,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah. It doesn't say on ComCon, so I'm just gonna say go.
Yeah,
for it.
just do it. Yeah.
With an accuracy?
Yeah, get an accuracy. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I can't be.
Oh
bothered
my
to check.
god. That's a 24.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go!
Okay.
No!
So what happens?
So what happens is, the guy gets knocked back 2 spaces.
Okay. And is it the left or the right?
God, I'm switching. This one, so probably like he'll be around here.
Okay. Can you? Well, normally you'd get another d6 on that if you consume the lock on, but that's fine. You can leave that for the next person to beat the shit out of you.
So yeah, so I did that. As I activated the ramjet, I already have the protocol. The protocol is a full action, isn't it?
It's a free action.
Yeah.
Free
It's a
action is the
free
beginning of
action.
your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Oh.
just rammed, so that's a quick action, which means you got 1 last quick action.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
However, because you have Titanic E mesh, when you ram, you can as a free action ram again.
Yeah.
So you can push the other fucker away if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh no, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna push them onto goggles. We don't want that.
Yeah, it would be in contact with Goggles, but Goggles has got soft cover and is
Goggles, are you
indestructible.
okay?
I'm not the one who's gonna fall apart.
Yep, I'm gonna ram this bitch.
Yep, do it.
Yeah.
That's a free action, so bear that in mind.
Yep. So you still have a quick after this.
And did you use the d6 I gave you?
already did, I think. Yeah? Yeah. I
No,
did.
that was the accuracy you got
Oh.
from being technically
Oh.
larger because.
Yeah. So your accuracy actually is, if you want to use it, is 2d6k1.
Oh my god, so I get 2 accuracy.
I say save it.
Yeah.
Still
I'm
got
gonna do
you
that.
still got another quick actions after
Yeah.
this.
So, 17.
17. Oomph.
And they were also prone. They're both prone now as well.
Oh, that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds bad for them. Oh, that's...
And I still have a quick action left, right?
Yes.
And neither of these counted as skirmishes, did they?
No. They're melee attacks, but they're not skirmishes.
They're not skirmishes. So you can, if you wish, skirmish and shoot one of them. Or throw your pike.
This game's
You're
broken.
they're
you don't even
prone.
have to throw it.
This
because-
game's getting ridiculous. This is
This is
Oh
on
my
like
God.
this game's
everything
broken.
turned to 11. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You
I'm
can
gonna,
hit this one. You can hit
yeah,
the
I'm gonna
one on the
jab
right.
this one with the pike.
Okay. You can, if you wish, have 2d6k1 by consuming the lock-on and Gladys's d6.
No, wait, no. It's even better than this. It's even better than this because
What?
Duelist 1, an extra accuracy
Duelist-
melee what?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's prone.
Duelist, goggles, prone, and lock-on.
Ow.
4d6k1 if you want to go that extra.
Okay, I'll leave the lock on for now.
Sure.
That's fair.
Because
Wait,
anyone can use it. Yeah.
But
The
I
accuracy is
will
fucking
use
insane.
the accuracy and the goggles die.
Okay, so 2d6k1 on top of your attack. Go for it.
And the prone?
Oh shit, and the prone.
Yes. So it's
Oh yeah,
three.
the prone just gets given to you, yeah. So
Yes, it's 3d6k1.
Yeah, sorry, 3d6k1.
Free gift.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
I
You're,
love this
oh my god,
game.
Simon.
You've critted, because it's obvious you've critted.
I have, but I also rolled a natural 20.
Oh, you've got the fucking brutal thing, haven't you?
This is a 31.
It's a problem.
Okay. Do you
One
have
time
the
it
brutal
worked.
thing that triggers on a natural 20?
No, I don't think you have.
Okay, in that case, it's just a
Oh.
regular crit. Roll me a crit. Crit
So
damage.
you roll damage with advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it's,
Also, are you using the fucking thermal
I
charge?
am.
Right.
And if you boost it so you have momentum, so that would be 3d6.
yeah.
Actually, no,
advantage.
that part is
No, wait.
is
That's
6d6k3,
66k3.
and that's
So-
just for the boost.
Since I boosted and I have momentum, it's that, but also with the thermal charge, it's another 1d6. So that's 4d6.
It's
No, no.
86k4.
No.
Oh,
1d.
what?
The pike is 1d6.
Yeah.
Momentum is
No,
another
no.
d6, and the thermal is another d6.
No. The pike is 2d6.
Wait, why? Why?
The pike is 1d6
Yeah, the pike's-
and it's 1d6 explosive.
Yeah. So the pike is 2d6, and momentum is an extra d6. It's 3d6.
Yeah, and thermal charge is an extra 1d6.
No, the pike doesn't do 2d6. The pike does 1d6.
Oh, the explosive is the yeah. Okay, so
Oh.
okay, 66k3 plus whatever the weapon gives.
2d6 on a main would have been insane.
Wait, okay. What do I roll again?
3d6k3.
No, 66k3.
66k3. 66k3. Yes. Sorry about
hold
that.
on. Yeah, no. It's
I love the
alright.
fact we're getting to the point where the damage die is so complex that it requires its own Wikipedia.
That's why I stick with energy, and I have a thing that makes everything do energy. So
I wrote a cheat sheet.
yeah,
Oh my god.
18 points of damage. Some of it which is explosive because of the thermal charge.
Yeah, it doesn't
And-
matter. It's yeah, that
Okay.
is disgusting.
Wait, does it get knocked back?
Yeah, the pike gets
and-
knockback.
And
Hang on, that's oh yeah, you put a space between the K3. That's actually only 14 points of damage, but still 14 points of damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
and additionally, it gets knocked back, and I would like to give it exemplar's mark.
Okay. So this, as I draw
Fuck
a
this
line,
one missionary in particular.
You can see the level of obliteration from this. It's on 1 hit from full.
What? Oh my god.
Right, with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break because I'm out of fluids and I'm dying here. You can see it on stream.
Oh my god.
So we're going to take a 10-minute break. We've gone a little bit over half past, and we are going to plow into this as much as we can. So,
God.
Hermit, you still haven't acted. So type in chat now what you're going to do, and we'll do it.
Angel
First
fire.
thing
He's
when we
gonna
get back.
angel fire the
Kill
fuckers.
it.
Oh, he's already angel fired it. And
But it's a 4 to hit.
it's a 4 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
just unfortunately, it's skidding across the floor. It's a very hard-moving target, and you miss it. Anyway, we will see you guys in 10 minutes. Hello, everybody. When we left off, we had Hermit beating the fuck out of that floor. That floor is not going to mess with the iron wall ever again. Unfortunately, trying to hit something that had got yeeted across the floor. Actually, did we give the extra 2 push on this? Yes, we did. Oh no, we didn't. There we go. As it got yeeted across the floor by Iona and nearly outright killed in a single attack. You know, I deliberately made you all be outgunned, and yet here we are. You know, you're starting to reduce numbers in the first round. So I was going to go with the authority next, being that it's my turn, but I do have written here Iona is the target, and the authority can't see Iona. It will act, and it will attack one of Iona's protectors. But the swamp tanks can see you. So we're going to go with them instead. So you are well within their sensor range, being that they're a bombard unit. And so it's going to drop... What blast is this? Blast 2. Everything, all of your allies are exactly 3 away from you. So yeah, it's going to drop a Blast 2 munition on you, Iona. So that is 1d20 plus 2 minus 1d6 because they are bombards. Let's see how it goes. So first one at you is an 8, which I can almost guarantee is not going to hit our giant mech knight. The second one is a 14. Does that hit?
Oh man, that's my evasion.
That's your evasion, so it does hit. Take 5 explosive damage.
Oh.
And then finally 7. So only one of them hits you, but I have managed to scratch the paint. Yeah, these tanks are basically going to be firing at Iona every turn.
Gotcha.
That's it. That's mine, which means we're on to Sean and Joseph.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Yeah, you can't outgun Judge.
Got so many of them. I'm like a collector.
His mech has a gun in his
I think that Cult's final form is that it's going to open up with dozens of arms like Shiva, and each one holding a gun.
Oh man. I'm just gonna
I want that
mech
mech now.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
we
that's incredible. I like that.
Just the cloak goes back and all the extra arms come out.
Okay. Tanks are in play. Change of plan. I'm not gonna move, but I am gonna use my new ammo. So pull one of those out, slam it in the chest cavity, and fire out a charged stasis bolt.
Ooh.
Which gives me the interdiction point reaction.
Ooh.
Which I set a point within range 5.
Yep.
And I can use that to sort of suck up a ranged attack if we have a competing ranged attack throw, I think it was. I haven't read it for a few days. This has been a while.
You've got to attack and beat their attack, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack
And if you-
I'm remembering that Red Dwarf episode where he goes, he shot the damn bullets out of the air.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Within range 5, let's get
I
some
was
paint.
considering going for that license, not gonna lie. I was also
Yeah,
considering
I
that.
had a
original
lot
mech.
of difficulty picking a license this time, not gonna lie.
But then I went with the good stab.
Yeah, probably. Let's put it here. That's where my new interdiction point goes.
Hermit, we all want it, man. We all want it.
And then, because it's just fun to do, boop, that is done. I'm gonna do a skirmish with a pair of hand cannons on, change thing, on this person down here who's prone and next to goggles.
Yeah, go for it.
And
Thank you kindly.
because I'm Vanguard 2, I don't give a shit about soft cover.
Nice.
Yay!
Shoot them guns.
Prone, within range 3, so Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
What does hang on? The cheat
Oh, you
sheet.
get an accuracy as well.
You get an
because of
accuracy for
Vanguard.
gunslinger, so that's
Yeah.
3. Get to reduce my gunslinger a bit, that'd be nice. Ignore cover, reliable 1. Yeah, okay, so triple accuracy. I don't have a macro for that.
No, Judge doesn't want moving at the moment, but you can hold back your special for that, should that be a thing, because he is kind of a close gunslinger.
Yeah, sorry.
So maybe try a gambit. That's just basically a bit of
grit?
storytelling.
What's grit again? What's our grit
Uh,
right now, yo?
I think it's 3.
+2 at the moment.
Is
Oh,
it 2? All right.
Let me check.
Is
Let
it
me
2,
check.
Rodrigo? Because you guys
It's
all got
+2.
CompCon, I haven't.
Yeah, +2.
I don't. It's +2. All right.
okay.
I can't see it on this screen, but whatever. +2. Look, +2. Bam, 12 on this person. 'Cause I rolled a 6 on the d20. Thanks.
It's sort of vision on the nose. Even though
Yes!
this thing is organic, it's well, it moves organically and it's rolling around on the floor. Even though prone, you still manage to nail it. Roll for damage.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. What do I do with these? It's a d6.
Around at the speed of
It's
sound.
4 kinetic damage with the first hand cannon.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna hit it
that
with.
goes through. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it with a second one. This time I have 2 accuracy. This one change that to a 2. Because prone and vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 14. That's much better.
Still hits. Give me damage.
Another d6. Ah, it's just a 1, but
Yep.
Ooh.
gunslinger die goes down by 2, so that's a good start.
Yeah, you're just racking that down and ready to
I
go.
like
for
that
that
You
murder.
got rid of the big rifle and put the other guns back.
Yeah.
That's fair. But I like the idea that it's not even in this digital world. There's always a countdown above Judge's head.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What's that up there?
It's time until high noon.
I haven't said it.
There's just this clock going clong, clong.
See, I had the image. Do you know Spy Kids 3D when they had the lights
Yes.
on their
Oh my
chests
god, yes!
that
yes,
projects?
yes.
Yeah, that's good. I am gonna move
Okay.
actually. I'm gonna go
I need to keep my
1,
voice down, actually.
2, 3, 4, 5 over here.
Yeah.
And then that's everything I can do right now.
Okay, good stuff. Is that 5? That looks a lot. Oh no, because I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, that's fine. I'm confusing you with the missionaries. In that case,
Happens all the time.
Joseph, what are you doing?
Too, that joke.
So whilst I wait for Joseph to say what he's doing, I'm going to be the authority.
I will say though, we do have one down here with 1 HP.
We do.
Oh yeah,
Might be worth if
Just
Joseph
saying.
could take it out.
Just
yeah.
saying.
You could daka that one to death.
Brr.
I
Angel
just
fire,
realized-
go brr.
Yeah, Angel Fire, and I would add a D6 to it. I would have added it to Hermits, but even on a 6, they wouldn't have hit. So, yeah. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for what Joseph's doing, the authority is going to step. I just need to check its speed. Yeah. The authority is going to walk straight up to.
Yeah. About that.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
15 does hit the authority. It is the eponymous barn door. So that might actually hit if we get a 6.
Mm.
Can I get one of you guys to roll d6 for me, please? Actually, never mind. Actually, we can do it, can't we? Oh,
Yeah,
that
give
in?
me.
Yeah, in
By
the
the way, I'm
chat.
doing this.
I did it in chat and it rolled a 1. So unfortunately, that didn't hit Joseph, but that would have killed him.
This thing's rolling around on the ground. Just
yeah. It is doing the whole kind of rolling to the left, rolling to the
Yeah,
right.
it's just
Uh,
getting-
By the way, Simon, on
Yeah.
the authority, that's 5 points of AP energy damage, and it's immobilized until the end of its next turn.
it's not immobilized.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Give me a
Uh-oh.
moment.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
And it didn't do as much damage as you thought it might do,
AP. It's
Yeah.
AP.
even though it's
Okay.
AP. Yeah.
All right.
Stupid
Well, it's
so-
gonna get the fucking torch.
It walks. It walks up to you, and it's going to try to hit you with its heavy assault shield, which is just a 1d20 plus 1. Nope, no, I did the wrong one. No, I did a bad. So that's a 12 to hit you.
That hits. That
Yep.
hits.
Okay. In that case, you take 3 kinetic, and you get knocked back by 1 as the gigantic mech hits you. And I'm going to try not to screw this up. There we go.
Okay.
So hits you back. And
Protects Iona better.
mhm. It, now that you're back one, it turns and seeing you as the largest threat on the battlefield, it's going to try and hit you with a grenade launcher. The
Tiny
grenade
bitch.
the grenade launcher doesn't actually do blast. It's just a grenade that hits you and explodes on your chest. And it has the same roll. So 14, that hits. So take an extra 4 explosive damage. Be big. You can see that it's actively scanning the Enkidu.
Well, this guy's getting torched.
I mean, Gargle says she's 10k, but it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
It
Oh,
might take a little longer. I didn't realise it couldn't be immobilised.
Oh, it's just out of the range of my spear. Oh, that's bad. Shit. Oh no.
Big thing is big.
So
Other
yeah,
people's
again.
turns. It is back to you guys. So any of you guys first?
I can give it away to Ed. I can give it to anyone. But if no one has a plan,
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. So
I do have a plan.
okay, then I'll
Ooh.
give it to Ed. Let's give it to Ed.
Uh,
Why do I want to
Athena.
sound like I'm the one who decides?
Christy on deck.
Give it away, give it away.
Athena, could you activate the Gaia inheritance, please?
Of course. Loading
This is-
new program. And the program actually comes out of the ground.
That's
Yeah.
good because this is my core system.
Oh no.
First things first, I get to create 3 burst 1 patches of smoke in spaces within line of sight and range 5. So, I'm going to suggest perhaps they're bushes instead of smoke.
This is all just soft cover, yeah?
Yeah, all soft cover. Burst
yeah,
1,
sure.
so pretty
Let-
much the same size as that bush.
In that case, we're copying the bush.
I'm going
Oh
to
my
put 1 here, and that isn't 5, isn't it? I mean... Yep,
Well, you can move these bushes, so do it.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Simon, I forgot. Remember, I get soft cover when I'm engaged in melee. So
In
Yeah.
that case, the first one may have missed, but we will remember that for next time.
yeah.
Remember,
Uh,
it's down to the player to tell me that they have these things.
No, that's completely fair. I keep forgetting I
Oh
have
my
that.
god. I think I. Oh.
don't worry, because the other bit of my core power is grounded. Whenever I end my turn in a zone that grants soft cover, I become invisible until I leave that cover attack, force save, or take any other hostile action that affects another
Oh
character.
god.
Mm-hmm. And you've got a third bush, by the way, Ed, you can move.
Additionally, for the rest of the scene, allied characters within sensors gain those benefits.
Everyone turned invisible?
Everyone's
Yes.
turned invisible.
Oh,
This is obscene.
oh, it's disgusting. I love it.
How's that?
What?
I actually can't.
That happens for the rest of the encounter, right?
Yes.
It's its core power. It's the solid tail. It's the ranger solid tail.
By the way, the
Oh my
bush on at the top of the Enkidu, I can't put it there, and also I can't
It's okay. Yeah.
chuck it up there. So yeah, how's that?
I'm glad this is the real you, because that means you can't do it next session.
Yes,
Oh my fucking god.
My God!
but it's worth burning it this time to keep Iona safe.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to cry, you guys.
Okay, all the player characters are invisible, unless I can get you out of soft cover for the rest of the.
Until they leave, attack, force a save, or
So-
take any
yeah,
other
yeah,
hostile.
yeah, until they become uninvisible. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So if
also,
if it's any-
when they end their turn, so they're not currently invisible. It's when they end their turn they become invisible.
Right.
So you've
Okay.
got a round.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Gracious.
Shit. Okay. So, Christy, what? Okay.
Well, that was
Hey.
I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, that was.
That was
That
my
was-
core
Sorry,
power.
yeah, I'm sorry. That was the beginning of your fucking
Yeah.
turn. I do apologize.
So I'm going to quick tech attack the big fella.
Sure.
It's got a lock on, so I'm going to use that lock on.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I'm going to do that invade. Get that. It's a +7 because yes, +7 is 1d6. 19.
Yeah, that hits everything.
Lovely. I'm going to have the Shrike Code.
Yep.
Until the end of their next turn, they take
my
2 hit
God.
whenever they attack.
Yep.
Also, because I used a lock on and hacked, it's either 2 heat or they move 3. Their choice.
Yeah,
I'm getting the dice out.
because both decisions are so good.
Yes. I know.
Oh man. God, Ed, you have like everything in the bag, huh?
There I was saying how busted the Enkidu was, and Ed was like, "Oh, my sweet summer child."
Bet. Bet.
It's going to follow its programming and go towards its target. I'm only moving it 1 at the moment because I know what's about to happen.
Smart.
That's sadly it's not as good as a hit. It's 6 to hit.
I will say though, it's 3.
Doesn't
in,
even hit the authority.
It's 3
so...
in a direction that I choose.
Oh, you do apologize.
So it's going to go.
It's going to go away.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, yeah, it's out of the slap zone.
It
Oh,
still
Simon-
gets the attack because it moved in. The
Yeah,
yeah,
no, yeah,
good.
it gets attacked. However, it's reliable too, so it takes 2 points of damage.
Oh, thank you. Very important. Yep.
I'm gonna do another one on it.
Sure.
Let's hack again. This one doesn't get a lock on, but an 18.
Yep, that gets through its E defense.
Lovely. Should I do another mirage? Should I do
Up
another
to you.
mirage?
Up
Yeah,
to
I
you.
should do another mirage. Iona's invisible to it again.
Ion is invisible
It took in
even
total.
now. Yeah. Okay.
Took in total 4 heat, and every time it attacks, it will take another 2 heat.
Wouldn't it be better? Wait, you just hacked the authority, right?
Yeah, the big boy.
Yep. Twice.
Wouldn't it be better to put Mirage on the tank, on one of the tanks, up in the back?
Well, that's what the core power was for.
Right. No. Okay. No, that's fair.
I'm trying
no,
to
that's fair.
put as much protection against as many things
Yeah,
as possible.
I got one
that's
volley,
fair.
and after that, it's sorry. After that, it is. That's it. Okay.
And that's me done.
So Shrike Code. So did it take any heat this time around?
Yeah,
Uh,
because you got invaded.
Every time I invade, it takes 2 heat. It decided to move, so it didn't take the 2 heat from that, so it's only 4 heat,
Okay.
and 2
yeah,
every
but-
time it attacks.
Okay. Yeah, I need to bring up something. Okay, fine.
Bring pain.
Yeah.
So
my
anything you can do to dump heat into that'd be great.
I mean, Nuclear Cavalier makes it so when I heat, they take 2 heats. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. Oh,
my
and
God.
Christy, I think glitter's a very good idea.
Okay. Christy, who do you want to put the glitter on? Because there seems to be a very obvious place to dump the glitter right now.
And as I send that message, just fade into the background, into the bush.
it's to
Almost
it's-
instance now.
Yeah,
it's
I
to
was thinking
with
that.
the- Okay.
So the glitter can only affect one target, correct?
Let's see. Where's the glitter bomb? So many things open. Let's see the glitter bomb. Trying to remember what the command was. No. I think it was that it gave it made everything impaired, didn't it? I think it was impaired blast 1.
Impair
If it
plus
hit.
1. Let's get those. Let's get those tanks.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think there's an obvious place to put these.
Yeah. If it wasn't one target, it's the big boy. If it's a blast one, get those tanks.
Yep, I've got it here. I thought I put it into Nightbot, but I didn't. Apologies, Christy. So Glitter Bomb is blast 1. If everything that fails against the trigger, so 23. That's everything. So yeah, all of the tanks are impaired as data glitter goes into their code.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure, let's do
Sure.
that. Yeah.
The thing that was going in the chat,
Let's
you know
make
when
interference.
YouTube has like a load of little particles and it gets all blocky in the bitrate?
Oh, it's a
Chugs.
bunch of JPEG artifacts.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god!
I like that. The fact that
Like-
it's little bits of image because glitter is little bits of
I like
shiny
that.
things.
So Christy just turned these tanks into deep fry tanks.
Very cool.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Oh my god!
Yeah, all the tanks now have a minus 1d6. They already had a minus 1d6, so they now have a minus 2d6 K1, which means the chances of them hitting Iona are very much lower.
And
So
that's if they
good
win
choice.
Bless you.
And that's if they get a d6, if get a 4 to 6 on a d6. Yeah, make my life harder, Ed. Go on.
If you
so that was Ed. Thank God. Right.
This is my job. I don't do damage. I just annoy.
You just make the
Control
TM's life impossible.
Because I'm doing this by squad, Rodrigo, you do get a hit against each Bilger, and I'm going to go for the Bilgers. So the Bilgers are trying to go headlong
okay.
for.
Iona.
Iona.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you. So it's gonna be one attack roll for all of them. That's
For each, if you wish.
I mean, because the thing is like the Enkidu's reaction is like a special reaction. The Enkidu must use its plasma talents to attack any character that enters, exits, or moves more than one space into its threat. Special reaction can be used once a turn. So would I be hitting just one, or I'd be hitting all of them?
You can attack each of them because
Okay.
technically they're all taking the turn
That's
simultaneously.
fair.
They're kind
Yeah.
of they're all split within one initiative slot,
Yeah.
but they're all taking their own turn.
All right, so let's do this in order. First attack is going to be 10 to hit.
10 to hit on the nose. Yep.
All right,
Okay.
gonna do damage already.
Yep.
That's going to be
Actually, fuck that guy. He burned himself to death.
yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Okay, just give me a moment. My brain farted. This is 1 + 2. That's 3 points of AP energy damage, and it's immobilized.
Okay, so Bilger 2, which is this one here. As I say, 2, which is that much. It's immobilized.
All right, second
Sure.
Bilger. So second attack.
Yep.
Fuck. That's 5 to hit.
5 to hit does not hit, so this one gets
Reliable
full.
2.
Reliable 2. So yeah, it does take that.
And
And
then there's one last one. Yeah.
Yep. So one of them's moving.
11 to hit.
11 to hit. That does hit. So immobilized and takes what?
4 points of AP energy damage, and it's immobilized.
Righto.
Slaps on me.
So one of them does manage to get right up to Iona.
Hey, one out of 3 is
One out.
better than all 3 of them. So
Yep.
1 out of
Um,
4.
It's going to take a shot just at +2. It loses its accuracy because of the cover.
soft cover. Yeah.
Yep. That's a 12 to hit Galahad. Does that work?
That does not.
The teeth come biting down, and you ram your shield into its mouth. And after its jaw twisting, it's also impaired. It's also impaired. So even worse than that. Thank you for the impaired. I forgot about that. Yep. And the rest of the rats can't do anything at range, so they're just impaired. They just stay there. Yeah, I might see if I can get one of them to run around the side, because one of them's not yet in the slap zone. Actually, no, it has to be in the slap zone because it got hit, so it has to
Yeah.
be there. So even if it tries to run round, you still technically get a chance of hitting it when it tries to leave your slap zone.
Yeah.
That is absolutely a Venus flytrap. Once you get in, you're bugged. You can't even get out.
You're not. I'm not trapped here in with you. You're trapped here in with me.
Yeah, absolute Rorschach moment. Although at the moment they're stuck in like a big aura with a demon. So, I was about to say what's Scorm doing, but that wasn't your turn. That was mine.
I might suggest Iona goes next to get the invisibility at the end of the turn.
Sounds
I'm
like
okay
a
with that.
good call. Yeah.
Smart.
Also, give me a moment. I need to see if it's raining.
So Vic and Hermit, you're on deck.
Yes. So, okay. You know what? I can't move. I mean, I can, but
I
it's not
can,
gonna
but however, you do have soft cover whenever you move because of Skirmisher 1, so I will have difficulty hitting you.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, you can just go invisible anywhere because Skirmisher 1.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay.
It's even better than we thought.
Well, okay. First of all, I'm gonna take care of this rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You dirty rat.
Get that right.
Rats,
Um,
rats.
I don't
like
rats.
rats.
We're the rats. We're the rats.
Rats.
Where
The
the
rats.
Where the
Where the rats? Okay.
You've
You
just
know
given
what?
me like a weird flashback. My year 6 play was Pied Piper of Hamelin, and there was a song where we were all just going,
God.
rats, rats, rats.
It's the best. It's the best. There's something about chanting rats that just is really good.
Such
yeah,
a weird
it's very
flashback.
fun. Oh my god.
I was watching Jason Mewes on Twitch this morning, or Jay Mewes on Twitch this morning. So all I've got now is rat, 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 rat. Anyway, carry on.
I do have Blade Master dice.
You do. But if you want my advice, save it until you get attacked.
Yeah,
Because
Good
it's
idea.
really good defensive tool.
good idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab it with the war pike.
Okay. I think you get one accuracy, but the accuracy is taken off because it also gets soft cover because it's in the same smoke as you.
Right.
So I think it's just a straight roll this time.
Okay, that's a 15.
That does his Bilger. So yeah,
Alright.
roll for damage.
No bells and
Yes.
whistles this time.
Yeah,
but that's
just
a 5.
1d6 then.
Yeah. That's a 5.
Okay.
5 kinetic. And you get another Blade Master dice, by the way. Die.
Oh.
Because you get one every time you hit with a main melee weapon up to a maximum of 3.
However, it doesn't seem to. All 5 damage clearly hasn't gone through as you're chewing away at this nasty eye. Do you remember what is nasty about Bilgers?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
Raj, okay.
Interesting.
Damn rats, bang!
Do you
Well,
have
that
any abilities that allow you to shoot in melee without an extra?
No.
Okay,
You're-
so,
so
this,
you
is,
get a
this is at
difficulty.
1 difficulty,
Oh fuck.
but it's got an evasion of 10. We've already found out. So, meh.
Okay, so that's a 6. Okay, that's a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn, okay.
Give me some
Thank
damage.
God.
Nice.
The shotguns, I think it's 1d6, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d6, yeah. And
Oh,
that
shot
is
too high.
6. Shit. Okay. Thank you, Google
kinetic.
Dice
Yo,
Roller.
let's go.
Okay. You're shooting chunks out of this matted fur,
Yeah.
reminding of what's so bad about the Bilgers. They get, some of you figured this out already, they've got
Yeah.
resistance until they get half hit points or less.
I'm
so,
still salty over those things, yeah.
so the only way to chew through them is to do multiple attacks, of which you may get 1 or 2 damage through per attack. They are very nasty.
Yeah.
And I love them. They are the weirdly the most successful one out of all the things I made.
Yeah. These fucking giant rats with awful
these
fur.
things.
So Hermit, let's see. What are you doing, Hermit? Hermit.
Sum it up.
I think I'm going to be going for mission. Yeah. Which means I got to roll my 2d6 to see if they get the leap back.
Oh, is it the nearly dead mech? Yes!
Go!
Yes.
Critical.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
We love to see it.
Missionary is
We love to
dead.
see it.
I don't get to use it.
Sorry, man.
And the only way that my the only way that my other missionary can get to Iona at all, the invisible Iona, is if it rolls a 5 or 6 on a d6, so it can use.
But it also enters the slap zone. So.
Yeah, but the leap
And
means
leaps
it will
like
at
breath.
least get into that one hex that it needs to. But there we go. Okay, let's see. No, it's a 2, so it has to go the old-fashioned way. It's going to try to get there. I think it actually does get into the first hex of the slap zone, because otherwise you can't hit it.
I will just say it also leaves my range. So
Oh, so
I get a threat.
yeah, you get to do something as well. So yeah,
I'm going to do it with my Veil rifle.
Natural 1 + 2, 3. So doesn't hit, but it's still reliable too. So it takes 2 points of damage.
yeah, I'll give it 2 points of damage. And Ed, give me your.
Would it be possible for me to angle this Veil rifle so it can also hit Iona?
Well, let us look by the magic of tape measures. Yes,
Wonderful. I will do
basically
that, then.
you pick your moment. That's all it is.
You've got
don't
another soft cover, Iona. An 11 hit probably doesn't hit, but Iona gets another soft cover.
Oh my god.
Like, I really like the idea of like this beautiful Veil rifle installed on this like fucking, because I've seen the Ranger Swallowtail. That thing is like a rust bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got this little thing on top of it, but yeah, it's not quite as beautiful as the.
It's like a ghillie suit.
Right, it didn't manage to get you prone, so it's going to go full barrage on you, Iona. But the first thing it needs to do is a d6, which of course I will do. Yeah, it got up from prone and left basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point actually. If it got up from prone,
It uses all its movement. It's
so
like
it had to boost to get there,
yeah, like
so it only has a quick action left. Yeah.
let me think. I think you used your movement to get up from prone. So yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah. I just realised it didn't need to get into your slap zone because it's got threat 2 even on its blade. Oh well, my bad. So
Okay.
yeah, it's going to use its
Just
Devil's
damage.
Cough shotgun on Iona.
I mean, I
So
don't
let's
like
see
that, but that's a
if this
cool name
hits.
for a
Invisible.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool name, and it does a cool thing. If it hits 15,
Shit.
it pulls out the nastiest looking shotgun you've
Hang
ever
on.
seen.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
hang on,
There's
hang on.
soft
There's
cover
some,
times 2.
hang on, I've jumped many
Yeah.
guns. It's
Yeah.
invisible. She's invisible, so sorry, they're invisible.
There.
So I need to do a d6. No,
See if you
it doesn't even do that attack. So it's got to attack someone else. It sees Judge.
Oh my god.
Judge
Got it.
instead. But I will re-roll. It's going to use the same Devil's Cough shotgun.
And Judge is in soft
and
cover.
Judges in soft cover. So yeah, it's minus d6. I got so many things wrong. Jumping the gun. 2. Yeah, it turns around and blasts a bush. Yep. Yep,
Some Veil
that's
missed
what I did.
this
That's what I
one,
did. That was my turn. How are you guys doing?
Oh,
So
I didn't get hit.
so missionary's done. Rodrigo, Vic, or Sean?
Oh no,
um,
Vic already went.
Wait,
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry. Yeah, Rodrigo or
Yeah,
Sean.
okay.
Do
You
you
had
want
a
to?
plan, right? You sound like you had
I
stuff
mean,
to
I
do.
was like, my plan was to torch the fucking authorities. So,
I mean, I can't stand in the way of that.
all right. So I'm just going to move a little bit just to get within threat of the torch. So give me a moment. Give me a moment. So I'm just gonna move 2.
Mhm.
I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the slap zone later. The slap zone is
Yeah, I
at
can
the end of
move
my turn anyways, yeah. Okay, so that's all right. I am going to barrage it.
Mhm.
So it's going to be the torch, the torch,
Church.
and yeah, and the fold
Torch.
knives. Okay, so let's see. Torch. Because of Duelist 1, I get an accuracy.
Yep.
And Nuclear Cavalier goodness. So let's go. Okay, so 6 plus 2, 8 plus 3, 11, I think, to hit. Right.
Definitely hits. As I say, this is a barn door.
Okay, cool. So, let's see. That's going to be... Ooh! Ooh! So that's going to be 6 energy damage, plus 3 burn, plus Nuclear Cavaliers, so... that's going to be an extra 4 points of energy damage, and
Hang
it
on.
takes...
So how much damage from the start?
Okay, okay.
6
So
damage.
I'm gonna break it down like this. In total energy damage,
Yeah.
it's going to be 10. Right? 10 energy damage, and 3 burn.
Okay. So out of that, only 2 of that damage actually goes through out of 10. Okay.
And it takes 2 heat.
Yeah, it takes 2 heats. I'd just like to point out that even though this thing is the tankest of all tanks, it chose you for its friendly interdiction. So, which is why it's nerfing half of your abilities.
Actually,
Out of
this
the-
is a very important question.
Yeah.
Has my blood sense kicked off?
fuck.
It just did. Was this AP, by the way?
So the torch is not AP, but burn is AP. So that's
Yeah,
three
the burn has been applied. Yeah, I'd like to point out, of that 10 damage, it reduced it down to 2. You brought it from over half its hit points to 1 hit point.
Oh well, guess what's coming next? The fucking full knives.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, so first full knife
You would
attack.
have thought halving the damage and minusing 3 should be enough.
Full knife. That's let me see. That's going to be.
Is it more
12.
than 8?
It's 12 plus 6, so
A little
Yeah.
bit more than, 8. Okay,
I
give
think
it.
it's crit, right? That's a crit. 12 plus 6.
12 plus 8 is a crit, exactly, yeah, because it's 20.
Okay.
12 plus 6?
Let me...
Oh, it's 12 plus 6. I heard 12 plus 8. So 12 plus 6, no, it's not a crit.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't need to be, let's face it.
No, I know, but still, because of the full knife's quirk, I need to know.
Yeah. Oh, of course, because then you can. Yeah.
That's just going to be 1 energy, I think.
1 energy damage. Is that AP?
No.
In that case, nothing goes through.
Fuck.
Second, second knife.
Ugh.
15 plus 2, 17 plus 6.
23.
Yep, so that is a crit.
Yeah.
And do they gain heat every time you hit? Or is it just once?
No,
per
it's
round?
just the first attack I hit in within
Cool,
the danger
sure.
zone.
Okay.
The only thing I know is
Let's say
that.
that get busted very quickly.
Okay, never mind. It's just the first attack with the that I do in the danger zone that gets converted to energy. This still is kinetic. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I did hit. So let me roll twice. Okay, so that's going to be 2 points of kinetic damage.
2 points of kinetic damage. Apply that. Not AP.
Not AP.
Bangs off the armor.
And I now hit it with the plasma talon.
This sounds like it's going to go through.
AP, and even if it doesn't hit, it's reliable. So
Yeah.
Jesus
So you
Christ.
don't actually have to roll. But yeah.
8 plus 2, 10 to hit.
Yep, that hits. And regardless of how much damage you roll,
I tear this. I literally grab it from the head and split it down the middle.
yeah.
My god.
Many of the knives clatter off its shoulders. It's really heavy chassis, but eventually you manage to gain purchase and just run the knife right down the center.
No,
and
it's
as you
with the
say,
talons.
tear
The
it.
talons.
Oh, it's talons. Sorry,
just-
it's talons.
Yes,
Isn't it?
it's
Just
yeah.
step tearing
From
it
afar.
Into, yeah, the authority for the second time is down. Okay.
So that was
Scorm on deck.
Yeah.
Anything else from you, Rodrigo?
I don't think so. Like, I kind of run myself ragged, like swinging that torch a second fucking time. Actually, what I'm going to do is Okay, I'm gonna use the teleport that I did for from my knives, right?
Yep.
Because I did crit. I'm gonna use it to move a little bit down.
Sure.
I think it's gonna be here.
Scorm, I'm going to call this a gambit that you're doing. Give me an
I
angel
haven't
figure.
seen what it's doing. Sorry. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Harvesting the fallen. And considering both he and the fallen are code, this is going to be a very interesting outcome.
Oh my
Harvesting
god.
the fallen or shooting a rat, because both are said. But yes,
6. You have managed the real Scorm Fuse flying around and doing the other gambit that you're doing, the real you in the real world. Your Kestrel suddenly gains a load of anatomical data about large rats.
Cool. Cool.
It's a
All right.
It's a failure with flame.
Jesus.
So
Let me see.
that's back around to me, and it's going to be the tanks. Oh, sorry. You were going to teleport, was it?
No, I already teleported. I just moved the slapstone down,
Cool.
and I think I'm gonna leave it there because the Bligers have to move through it regardless if they want to get to Iona. So
Right. It's confused any part of the build you don't want to eat. You guys have been eating swamp dragons, and they are preferable to the bilger meat, and their meat is grey. So yeah, we're gonna go with the tanks. Let's get these interdictions out the way. So, not interdictions. Sorry, impairments out the way.
Maybe
So with
Maybe,
all of
yeah.
this, I've got interdiction, you've got interdiction, everyone gets an interdiction. With the glitter in their senses, although this glitter, instead of just being in their senses, is actually in their code, they're going to try to hit Iona. And the interesting thing about this is if they hit, they also hit Judge and Red.
Fuck.
And the rat and the missionary?
Actually, technically speaking, yes. So I'm just going to say what it hits. I'm going to say what its to hit is, and then based on that number, if you are hit, take the damage that I say. So I'll say
use my
in advance
reaction.
the damage is going to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
first-
yeah.
first
Actually, I need to know how.
invisibility.
I need to know how many I need to know how many do get hit actually. So the only invisibility that I need is Iona.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just a quick d6 for each one. So the first one gets a 4, so that's a yes. The second one gets a 1, that's a no. So one of them is attacking something else. And then the third one is a 4. So I'll do the 2 that's attacking Iona first. This is going to get complex enough as it is.
Invisible, if they miss on an invisible, they just miss. They don't get to attack anything else, they just miss.
Oh shit! Really? So okay, only 2 attacks then. Fine, no problem.
For the
Right.
first one, I'm going to use interdiction point.
Okay.
You have to make
So you have to
to
roll
make
up against
contested
my attack.
ranged attacks, and if I win, the attack automatically misses and the bolt's dissipated.
Okay.
Um,
So you're gonna
May I-
basically shoot the howitzer round out of the air.
Don't try.
let's Sean do this thing first, Vic. Let's wait.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Just do
considering
20
you're
plus
going
crit,
up
that's fine.
against what was it 1d20 plus 2 minus 2d6k1, I think you're going to beat me. Yeah, I got
Oh
another.
no, I rolled a 1!
Oh. So
It has
First
to
of
happen
all,
eventually.
let's have a heads up of.
the point's gone,
sorry, Iona first. Sorry, Vic, you were going to say something.
I would like to brace.
Yeah, you can brace.
Oh, nice, my
Just
reaction.
apply that when I start doing this damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Take the heat, by the way,
First of
because of armor
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
First of all, I need to know out of. I know that it hits the bilger. It doesn't hit the missionary. So at the moment, I've got 1. Does 11 hit Iona?
It does not.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, you don't get anything. Yeah, so you don't even need to brace.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So the bilger gets hit. Does anyone else get hit out of Red and Judge?
What was the hit again?
11.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I get hit.
Okay, so that's 2. So this is going to deal a total of 7 explosive damage to Red and the Bilger.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
7?
7.
How are you
It's
doing?
not.
Ned?
It's just going to be. It's not armor piercing, right?
No, it's not armor piercing.
This is the big explosion.
And by the way, your hunter sense goes off on the Bilger.
Well, I'm
Shot
just.
my rat.
I'm just
Shot
about.
myself in the rat.
I'm 1 HP away from halfway through, so I think I can manage.
Okay, well, I do get another hit, another attack at least. So hold fire on that brace, Vic. So let's roll that again. A 9
It
this
gets
time.
split difficult. I think it's because of armor lock. It gets difficulty as well.
It does.
Yeah.
It gets another difficulty again.
Right,
Yeah,
but
because
if
of
you
our
didn't
luck.
brace, then that won't be.
Oh yeah, you haven't braced so far, so you don't even need to worry about the bracing, and the armor lock doesn't go off. So, yeah, I don't think that hits anything. It didn't even hit the rat this time.
Nuh-uh.
Nope. Didn't hit shit.
You can't even hit your own
Unless it
rat
hit you,
now.
Rodrigo. Does a 9 hit you?
Oh yeah, 9 hits me. Now I'm going.
Okay,
for
so
it.
yeah, in that case, it's
I'm bracing.
You're bracing. Okay, so
Yeah.
in this case, it would only be 5, so half the 5.
Okay, so I get gain resistance, so that's going to be. How much damage is it again in total?
It would be
4.
5 damage.
5 damage armor, so it's 4 instead. So that's going to be. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit ragged.
Oh.
However, I have no authority. You have no authority here.
Eh.
Sean and Joseph.
I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
I'm gonna hit that missionary with some shots because it's gonna be real happy today.
Pew pew.
I'm gonna do. I've forgotten the freaking name. I'm gonna do barrage. Is what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Pew pew.
Let's start round 2. Yeah, I know CompCon. Leave me alone. I'm gonna start with the bolt thrower
Yeah, because
because I haven't used
everybody
it
likes a
yet.
railroad spike through their head.
It's fun when it works. Okay, barrage,
How fun for me.
and then it'll be hand cannons. So, I don't get any special baloney for this because it's not a CQB. It's a 7.
Oh.
Yep.
Reliable
Sorry.
2.
Doesn't do it.
Reliable 2.
Yeah. Okay.
This one doesn't affect my dice, but it's fine. Right, hand cannons though. Hand cannons though. Double accuracy again. We like these. 20! There we go.
I would
Ouch,
love to see
okay.
it.
This may be doing its assassin's
you
mark
do
against
love
you
to see
because you're
it.
doing too much damage to it. Yeah, so that's a crit. Hit it.
Yeah, boys.
How much damage?
2d6k1, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should have figured these out by now. 5 kinetic damage.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, these are supposed to come in for quick attacks. It's on its last legs.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna use the other hand cannon, and then hopefully that'll do the same thing. Single accuracy, because only the first one gets the other one. That's a 10.
10 does not hit. It ducks out the way.
Reliable 1, boo!
Reliable 1, dead.
Yeah, let's
Hey!
go!
Hey!
Hey.
Never shit on reliable. Reliable is such a good tag.
Gunslinger goes down again. I need to do a lot of reloading soon.
All I've got left is some tanks and some rats. I feel sad.
I can't move. Well, I can, but I don't want to because it's slap zone, so I'm good.
Okay.
Like CompCon, so I have to redo all of that.
Top of the round. Who's going first?
I did a lot on my round, so.
I'm happy to.
By all means.
Okay. Let's ignore some rats and deal with some tanks.
Nice.
Let's go.
What happened?
Alexa decided to get in on the action.
That doesn't sound like Alexa.
She wanted to tell me about rat tanks.
Stop listening in, Bezos.
I mean, we are in the OmniNet, and so I think that's fair.
What are you on about? Bezos is already listening. We're on Twitch.
Oh, that's fair.
Jesus Christ.
Right, yes. I'm going to be doing some tech stuff, probably.
Okay. Starting to fuck with the tanks.
Yeah. Can you guess what my sensor range is?
Probably the map.
My sensor range is 20. Which is, I believe, exactly
Oh my god.
the range to the tanks.
So nearly the map. Nearly the map.
If I sit in the middle, it is the map. So yes, what am I going to do to these tanks? I'm going to go from left to right, and I'm going to... Yes. I'm going to... Oh no, that saves. Sorry. I thought someone else was going to like jump at the first spot, so I hadn't prepared.
I mean, we can if you want.
We can, yeah.
If you need a sec.
If somebody knows what they're doing, go for it.
Sorta.
I'm gonna be reloading, so you know other people should probably do stuff.
In fact, let me trike code these tanks.
Ooh.
I'm going to lock on one and then trike code it. So
Okay.
yeah, lock on, trike code.
Yep.
Consuming that lock on.
Sure. Christy, you haven't got Bunker Buster anymore because you used your special this session. But you can shoot things.
So leftmost tank,
Mm-hmm.
21 hacking
Oh,
stuff.
let's go.
Yes.
2 heat or pushed 3 spaces.
Hack again.
They can't be pushed.
Well, then it'll
hang
take
on.
2 heat.
Oh, hang on. Actually, they can be pushed
Okay.
because Shrike Code moves them, doesn't it?
No, Shrike Code doesn't. My hacker talent does.
Oh yeah, there's a snow crash. Actually, with this one, ignores difficult terrain and being thrown. Yeah, it goes back too.
Well, actually, it goes closer.
Oh. Okay. 2 closer. And
It's actually 3 closer.
okay.
So it takes 2 heat for being invaded, and then the Shrike Code, which is 2 heat every time it attacks. End of my turn, I get a free lock on. I'm going to lock onto that one again,
And it is locked on. Cool.
and that's my turn. Nice and quick.
So, Christy, are you going to be shooting or doing a gambit? Gambit can just be you just messing around doing shenanigans. Speak now. I'm going to decide what I want to do. It's probably going to be a rat trying to nibble at Iona's ass. 29 to hit. That's 6
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my
Even
god.
with the armor on that tank, it's insane.
Holy moly.
Okay, sure. You watch as the spiker cannons rip the shit out the top of that tank. And that tank had armor.
Oh my god.
Over a third of the damage.
Let's go.
So, yeah. Those spiker cannons can be really brutal sometimes. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bilgers. So, I'll do the 2 Bilgers who... Oh, they're actually out of the slap zone.
Uh-oh.
If they want to,
Oh, they are.
if they want to get to Iona, they have to get through me first.
Yeah, they're going to go around the side. And they're both going to hit Judge.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Stop. Wait, please.
Yeah,
no.
let's have a go at that. Let's try and nibble. What's he gonna do? Nibble.
You got
Right,
soft cover, right?
Yes, you do,
We
which
do.
means that they lose their accuracy. So it's just a straight roll. 17
Ah, boo, yeah. it
takes
hits me.
6 kinetic damage
Ah,
and 8.
8 does not.
Okay. Yep, they start chewing away at your mech, tearing armor panels off with these large yellow encrusted teeth. And so that's those two. And the third one is just going to stand where it, stay where it is, and it's going to attack Iona. A 10, that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Iona.
I had the
Okay.
difficulty because they braced. Armor lock plating gives it like
They didn't
No,
brace,
they didn't brace. They didn't
No.
need to in the
No, I
end.
didn't.
but also invisible.
oh right fair.
Actually, that
Give me
Sean
a
was,
moment.
Sean was invisible as well, wasn't he?
Well, I
Yeah.
attacked, didn't I? Does that?
No, because it goes on at the end of your turn.
Oh.
Give me a moment.
So yeah, actually,
Armor
I've got a
plating.
D6. Sorry, I'm getting used to the everyone is invisible.
There's so
yeah,
much
no, I'm
stuff.
forgetting
Don't
that
worry
everyone's
about it.
invisible,
Yeah.
and I keep mentioning it.
I was the
So
one who's
Okay.
invisible. I
D6.
should
No,
have said something.
they just didn't attack you in the first place, Sean. Get those 6
Oh.
points back.
Oh.
Actually,
I'll click the
Iona
plus.
braced last
Oh,
turn, right?
No, Iona hasn't
No,
braced.
didn't
Iona,
Oh,
Nothing hit.
Okay.
Iona was entertaining the idea, but that was about
oh
it.
okay, fair.
Um,
Sorry.
and yes, the Bilger did attack Iona, but missed.
Eh.
There we go. I retroactively did the invisible rolls.
Aw, that's-
So, yeah, someone else.
Aw,
You nerfed my rat.
feels bad. Oh.
Oh, it feels pretty good here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, all right. I take it back. I'm sorry.
Who's going?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm doing some
Okay.
measuring, but I
Well,
don't
we're
know.
coming up to 5-2, which means that this wasn't a kill everything on the field. This was protect Iona until Iona can assert their authority on the
This portion of the
cyberscape.
Omninet.
yeah,
Yeah.
which
Uh,
is about to go off in 2 minutes' time.
What?
Okay, so I'm just going to move a bit then. I have movement 6. Yeah, I can just get into like fucking engaged with all of the rats.
Yeah.
Hello. I just have a skirmish because I braced last turn.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean I can't do some fun stuff. So I'm going to skirmish with the knives, with the full knives. I'm gonna hit the one in front of Iona.
Sure.
Accuracy, as always.
Mhm.
So it's an accurate. They're accurate weapons. Give me a moment. Skirmish. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 6, 13. Right? I can't bet on that.
5 plus
I
6 is
didn't hear all
11.
the numbers, so
7 plus 6,
Oh, 7 plus 6, yeah, 13.
13. Yeah.
13. Yeah. Does that hit?
Hits a fucking rat. Yeah.
Okay. Nuclear Cavalier still applies. I
Yep.
just turned the knife into energy damage instead of kinetic.
Yep.
So that's going to be 1d3.
Yep.
So that's 2. That's 1 point plus bonus damage. That's going to be. Damn, not a good roll. It's going to be a total of 3 energy damage.
Okay, that's the one that was attacking Iona.
Yes.
Doesn't quite kill it, but
I know.
attempts to cast fireball between the tanks.
God, let me. Okay, let me finish my turn first, Scorn, please.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, we'll get to Storm. We will do Storm just because we'll finish this this turn, not round, but turn.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me. I'm gonna do the second. Because the full knives are in the same mount, so I do get to get an extra attack with the second full
cool.
knife. So that's going to be that one. This one's going to be the one attacking a judge. One of the ones attacking judge. The one next to me that's part of judge.
Okay.
I'm popular now.
Let me see. That's 15, 17 to hit.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
And okay, point Storm Fuse.
1,
Players
3,
and viewers that listen.
1. That's 1 point of kinetic damage. Not much damage, but it's better than nothing.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, however, because I hit with a melee attack, Hunter 3 goes off, which means I get an extra attack, which I'm going to use with my Plasma Talons.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna give you a gimme here, which I should have given you before actually. Both of the ones attacking Judge are over half hit points. The one attacking Iona is under half hit points.
I'm gonna hit the. I was gonna say, regardless, Plasma Talon, the one in front of Iona.
Sure.
So that's just a regular attack. Natural 20.
Yo, let's go.
It's got 2 hit points left.
Buggers.
No, it's got less than that.
I think you're going to get it regardless.
Well, I rolled like shit, but regardless, that's gonna be 4 points AP energy damage.
Yeah, you have the satisfaction of carving up one of the rats. Stormfuse, give me an angel trigger, and on a crit, I'll allow it.
Please.
Oh my god.
I want it.
And
Come
I
on.
actually have an in-game reason why it will work.
Damn it!
Oh, damn. So this is what happens. The imp pulls out a wand from a popular computer game, fires this huge ball at the tanks. It explodes. Iona looks up and goes, "What?" and doesn't catch it in time. I would have allowed this. That if Iona saw it in time, Iona would have believed it, which means it would have come true.
Ah, damn
You
it.
gotta clap until it's alive again.
Oh my god.
So, we've hit time. Iona, you turn and see that the Bilger that was attacking you is obliterated. Seeing that Judge is being borne down by 2 more of them, you leap forward and ram your war pike straight into the Bilger, at which point it seems to be nebulous. The war pike passes straight through it, and as your hand passes into the code, you can see it for what it is. Code. You just reach with your hand into the Bilger and switch it off. And the Bilger just disappears. You reach over to the other one, stick your hand in its head, and just tell it to close the program. You look at the 3 tanks, gesture with your hand, and they just motes of code just unraveling in front of your eyes, going back into the operating system, the floor that you're standing on. You kind of look around, smile, and with there being no need for your defenders anymore, they all dissolve. The angels, everyone apart from Goggles, who is there by her own will, and a dapper-looking man in a suit, where the
What?
Enkidu previously looked at. The Enkidu
Oh,
previously
Jesus.
was. A dapper-looking man in a suit that may look a little bit like Tom Ellis. So stood there with a very strange company. The man in the suit bows and says, "Thank you so much for the fun invite."
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Tremendous.
Invitation, not invite.
He looks at you with a smile that is courteous, but eyes that look like he's going to murder you, and says, "Thank you for the correction. I do so enjoy it."
Thank you so much.
You've had money back many, many times in the past.
Mm.
That time I repaid the favour. So,
Let's go home. Well,
I
not
was going to
home
ask
yet.
what else you can do here.
What else I can do here?
3 data ports have been revealed by the angels. You know, because I can't remember who was it. It was whoever dropped the base of Scorn. Each one of them has the Stormfuse icon in wireframe rotating above them. And I will say that that's an asset. Each one of those is an asset to be able to prove what they've been doing here. And that will be something for the endgame.
Right.
So, you're stood there in the cyberscape. You currently are the unrivaled ruler of the local Omninet. Unfortunately, it's not a very good Omninet here.
Oh.
Is there anything you'd like to do before you rejoin the regular time stream because this has happened in less than a second.
I want to. Okay. I want to make sure Mirai and the others are okay.
What you think of them, and as you do so, you access the helm cam for one of the guards. Everything is, as far as you're concerned, moving is frozen in time. They're actually moving incredibly slowly. You can see two guards like that aiming at what seems to be a bunch of workmen and Ray.
No. Okay. I want to deactivate the helmets. As
You
many
can
as I
see-
can.
You can see that Goggles' program will do that in a few femtoseconds time. So you don't even need to do it. That's what the attack was.
Don't
Right.
worry, I've dealt with that already. Both 30 minutes and 7 milliseconds ago.
You're a genius.
Genius is an overused term. Prodigy.
So we go back to the roll that Ed made at the beginning of the session, and you scored more than 20. I've got written here that if you score a crit, 20 plus, the helmet's shut off as you would have done with a single success, but Goggles is given time to issue one order to the driver, and he stops the vehicle safely. There were consequences to fluffing this roll. Mostly an RTA. Time restarts as you jump out, the data ghost safely nestling back into Iona's physical form. For Goggles, all that the real world has seen is what can be seen in my flat from time to time, and me going, just that kind of falling asleep nod and then kind of get your head back up. That's all that happened to Goggles. But of course, Goggles, you have memory of everything that happened. And Scorm and Hermit, you're setting up your ambush, your ruse in the road, and the thing comes to a stop in front of you. The Grav armored car lowers to the ground, parking, and starts to shake as 7 burly workmen and one very pissed off 16-year-old girl beats the shit out of the guards, who now can't see shit through their helmets.
Oh my god.
Right? The helmets cover the entire head, but they don't have full body armor as they get pounded by these very heavy workmen. And the doors open, and instead of the victims being thrown out of the doors, 4 men with blinded by helmets that no longer work get thrown out instead.
Oh my god.
The signal has been blocked to blow the helmets up, and Murray steps out and says, "Hermit, Scorm, I need your help, quick." Takes a bunch of wires, plugs them into what seems to be this kind of floppy-brimmed hat, like you would have seen in the Chelsea, London 1960s. And she plugs a bunch of things into the band, puts a pair of pads on her hands, which are like VR gloves, puts the gloves either side of the helmets and goes, "Hang on, yeah, got it." Poof. And the helmet pops off as she hacks through it. Well, that's one. I was watching the program as it was going through to me. You can see she's got black veins on her, all kind of like dark purple veins. Taking this directly from me, I'm epileptic. That's what happens after I have a seizure. And she does this to all of the helmets, popping them off. As the helmets pop off, the very heavily beaten guards go, I give in. Fucking hell, you're a child. And she's just there, tossing one of the helmets up in the air and catching it. And they look up these 2 kestrels and aiming at them with compared to them, very large guns. Okay, right. You stay there. Angels, if they move, shoot them. She accesses her ET and says, "They're trying to bring us out here for an ambush. They must be like just over that ridge or something." And you hear over the comms, "Yes, yes, we are." A volley of fire shoots not at the Angels and Ray, but at your current location as you set down and put yourself between what seems to be Emmett and the forces of the Crucible and these innocent people. I don't call Hermit and Scorn innocent people, the other people.
Oh, that's reasonable.
So, with Emmett and the entirety of the Crucible bearing down upon you, this is the feature fight of the campaign. You're going to go up against Emmett and, for the final time, Mother, whose final copy resides within his rank. He has an HP too. Big final fight, and I'd like to say I pulled out all the stops, but seeing how you've obliterated everything I've said so far, and you're all going to be invisible. Oh no, you're not, because you used that already.
Core power.
Still some level of invisibility because Ed can just keep doing that using tech attacks. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we'll have as many of our angels as we can plowing in as well, because as I say, I'm going to be pulling out the stops and you'll be facing things that you've never faced before.
Oh, fuck.
This is the Kadabos Vanguard versus the Vanguard of the Crucible. So please join us next week as we go to a finale that, unless I screw it up, will have a fixed ending. So if these guys survive the combat, there will be an ending which we've had a bunch of our Chaotix and other friends piping in with voice acting, and we've got some art, and I have to put it all together, as I say, and it's kind of the reward for getting to the end. So we will see you all there. Big thank you to everybody, and I'm going to have a quick check for people to raid, but we're going to go on to our see you soon screen, so please stick around for the raid after that. Big thank you to Ed, Sean, Vic, and Rodrigo for their absolute fucking chaos today, and again for our angels to do so as well. Have a fantastic week. We have, as always, Numenera tomorrow with Ed, and we have the Benefactor on Friday. And as I alluded in the chat when somebody asked for my address and I gave a completely different address, I'm in the middle of putting the finishing touches to Excelsior Rising, which is it starts off as the Devil Wears Prada, the role-playing game, and then gets a little weirder after that, and it's terrifying me. But hey, you got to try something new, right? Shake it up. Good night, everybody, and have a fantastic week.
Take care.
Stay safe, everyone.
Bye.